to the Inglorious Ingrates. This is your Dungeon Master, the Daily Dungeon Master. We have with us today Idris.
Ahoy.
Archon.
Oh.
Dastria.
Yo.
And Oliver.
Greeting and salutations, everybody.
And lastly, but not least, Winter.
I'm not happy about any of this.
Nobody is.
I'm pretty happy about it.
Feeling great.
Okay, so where we last left off, what happened?
So I believe that it all ended up us starting to take a caravan down to what was it? Rib was
Yep.
a town that we've been hearing that. Oh, okay, yeah, they probably need some food. It's been a long board. Like pretty, like in my opinion, nonchalant. Like I didn't really think I put too much emphasis on it. Turns out that was bad. Well, first off, before we even got there, we got like ambushed by like these super special ops, like tabaxi like things.
It
that
looked
were
like tabaxi.
Looks like, yeah, tabaxi-like is what I said. And that was where they kind of really wrecked our shiz.
They whooped our butts.
They really did. Like, and I don't know how it was, but somehow Idris was able to convince them, like, you know, maybe this isn't such a good idea. And somehow they bought it, which only turned into something pretty worse, which was actually getting to the town of Rib and them trying to murder our, like, noble-born people because they were blaming them for the issues of causing the food starvation. So we ended up, you know, doing what we do best, killing some guards.
Throwing guards.
Archon
tearing them in
killed
half.
guards.
Archon killed guards. He
We
became, like,
assisted a little
gigantic at killing guards, too, didn't you?
Yeah.
But at which point we were actually able to draw the attention of a mob that was trying to start up, who was being led by King Randall, the fisherman made king, is what I have. And we were able to negotiate with him to like, hey, yo, first off, we're coming here for you. Second off, don't try to kill us. That's not cool, bro. And we were actually able even to convince him to give us a boat to there we can go to our other destinations because we realized it was a bad idea.
Well, there's a
Beforehand.
very important thing that you missed there.
Yes, there were floating, well, not floating, but magical space rocks that came from the sky, diamonds.
I'm gonna get to that, yeah.
We finally tested out the fact that the diamonds were either necrotic or abjuration? Transmutation in nature. Finally actually identified them and discovered that they were causing the crops to wither and die.
And the fish.
And yes, and that that people without magical means can successfully destroy those rocks with enough force. So we told them to get to work on destroying every single one of them.
Yep, even though there's a whole bunch of them in the harbor, hence why they couldn't get enough good fish. But, you know, that's for them to figure out.
Yep.
And, yeah, I think we have just made it to the town of Borest when they were like, apparently we found out we didn't kill every goblin. And they're like, how do we even get to them? And then we explained we came in on boats. And that we need their assistance on getting food to them by bringing manpower to us to go offload supplies from the ship to go give them food, but also deal with their goblin problem because you know what, that's who we are.
They explained there was a very specific kind of goblin that was tormenting them.
Yeah.
Some goblin dressed like a jester or something was causing all sorts of issues.
Yep, the good old nilbog.
We don't know that, but yes.
Okay, so we find ourselves back in town, except for Dastria, who
And him.
And me.
and Oliver, who are back on the boat, and Avery pipes up and asks if they have wagons and such to be able to cart supplies, which they said they do. They just need to make sure you guys are escorting them the supplies to town because of the goblin problem again.
Yeah, no, totally.
Here's a dumb question. I wasn't entirely sure about this, but are we unloading all the carts and intending to go by road next to the next town after we're done with Borest, or get
Yeah.
back on the ship?
I thought we were planning on getting back on the ship and going closer towards like Statine afterwards.
So then I guess we can take what we need off of the ship and perhaps leave Avery to guard the ship while we investigate.
That's perfectly
Is
fine.
this ship, is its berth shallow enough to go by rivers?
No, it is not. It's not a barge.
Okay.
If it was a barge, maybe. No, this is a galleon.
So we could have gone a big boat river to here.
I would like it stated for the record that Winter is not happy with the boat.
We are aware.
Oh, it's because you're a cat and you're afraid of water, huh?
What are the dots?
That is one of many reasons, yes.
No, he just doesn't like boats.
Yeah, Sir DM, what
Yes.
were the tiny blue dots on the map supposed to be representative of that go straight up down the middle of...
Oh, that's a separation. No, that's not a road. That little set of dots, that's a set. There's two territories, distinct territories within the kingdom.
Oh,
Kind of like
counties.
we have, counties or states,
Oh,
kind of thing.
Okay.
Did you change zip codes?
Apparently we did. Oh, no, we're still in the same zip code.
Yeah, no, you're still in the same zip code.
Same tax laws apply. We're good.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, yeah, and I think go back to the boat, tell them to start putting like a little dinghy with some food on, and we'll just start loading them up.
Okay, they've got several longboats. You know, they're
Oh.
it's a large, like I said, it's a large galleon. So they have several longboats that they. I mean, if you were to fill it up with people, it would easily have 15 guys in there. And so, yeah, the crew definitely helps pull up supplies out of the hold, start putting them, loading them into boats, getting the boats rowed to shore, and you guys are able to do that. Avery says that she'll stay with the boat, and yeah.
All right. So go back to.
And I assume you guys fill me up in on everything that's happened.
Yeah, exactly. But they got a goblin problem. They called out some goblin with like a hat and jazz, like a jester.
Give me an Arcana check. Anybody who's proficient.
I am.
16.
20.
Outstanding. This creature, this goblin that they talk about, that's dressed as a jester, sounds very remarkably close to a nilbog. A nilbog is an evil spirit that manifests itself when goblins are being oppressed, and it is they tend to do things to cause trouble. Why there's a nilbog, you guys can only guess, and it may or may not have to do with the fact that you guys completely wiped a bunch of goblins.
That's enough sound fantasy racist, but oppressed goblins?
Yes, usually goblins are pressed into service by hobgoblins and bugbears to be basically not really shock troops, but fodder, cannon
We
fodder.
didn't make them fodder. We just killed them.
No, you did not.
Oh shit, so that probably means that there's more
Somebody
bugbears.
Yeah, somebody above them.
Someone's still leading this charge.
Yeah, I can believe it. I thought, do I remember when we encountered the goblins the first time in Borest, if they had symbols on them or not?
Yes, they had symbols from war on them.
I
Oh.
think we still have those medallions too.
They have the medallions, yeah.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay, well, and did we ask the civilian populace if they said they had seen what's on these creatures? Like, did they describe any type of tattoos?
They did not. They have not seen anything.
Okay. Oh, not seen anything, or I thought they were being harassed still.
They were being harassed, but
I didn't see the symbols.
but they haven't seen any symbols. They've been able to rally themselves to fend off these small bands, but they think it's probing, that they're just being tested for their defenses.
Gotcha.
Is there a pattern to when they're probing?
No, it's been very erratic.
Day,
They said
night?
to make matters worse, they are having problems with their crops, and all of their crops are failing.
Well, that we can fix.
That we know a solution to.
And we
And-
had told them about that and said it could start destroying the stones.
Yeah, they're gathering them to
Okay.
have them destroyed.
Okay. But so they have no information as to where they're coming from.
No.
I mean, I will say actually, if they gather them all, I can just do a shatter in the middle of it.
Okay.
Although, did we decide that was a bad idea to pile them all at once?
Yeah.
Did get too close, maybe, but yeah, piling
Multiplies the effect,
all of them up together would be not good for your health.
Because I know it took him 2 swings to break one of those, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a little harder for them to do it. It can be done, but it'll be
We had
long.
told the people in red to gather up in small clusters and destroy them, but
Yeah.
not to get them all together.
Yeah, I sent a text message over to my boss and tell him, yeah, just tough up.
Sending stone.
Yes. Smiley face.
Yeah. So, you guys are arriving back to town, and you hear a gruff voice, and you see a number of townsfolks with improvised weapons, a large number of townfolks, and you see a bugbear, and he is the head. He is talking out front of a group of other goblinoids, including a ward.
So wait, are you saying there's a clash between these humans? With
No,
weapons?
they're. This is as you're going into town, because you can basically spit, get to the other side of town.
Yeah.
As you're going in town through the west side, you can see on the east side a group of townsfolk, and there's towering over them is this bugbear, and you can see behind the bugbear there's other bugbears, a bunch of hobgoblins, a warg, and you hear coming from the back end of it.
Is it obviously hostile, or does it look like they're just talking for now?
Oh, there's definitely hostility. There's no
Yeah.
fighting going on yet, but it's
Standoff.
it's a standoff right
He's
now.
basically like
Sounds like
Yeah.
you need to book it.
talking down to the villagers.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
And
I'm saying booking it.
Like booking it. I mean, we gotta go deliver the supplies to the town though. So
This is as you're going into town.
Yeah.
You're seeing on the other
Far side.
on the
Yeah.
far side of town.
yeah. So
Also, I'll be honest, I trust this town a lot more than the last town.
I do agree.
Park the wagons outside.
Yeah. Let's park the wagons.
And
Okay.
we've got other people that can take them, I think, because they're with us. I
Yeah.
assume.
Mhm.
Tell them to go get it, but I want to go walk up to this mob of people and
Should be.
figure out.
Should be.
I mean, we're only like 5 people, so we're not exactly or 4 people. So
5. You got
5
Winter.
people. So we're not exactly a big like arcing force, but yeah, let's stroll up in the town like we own this place because we did help out and we do have some moxie to show off. So
Okay.
we're
They
gonna
actually
moxie.
like us here.
Yeah, we're
As
gonna
you guys just waltzing right up through the middle of the mob.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna be calling them out like, hey, what's going on here, partner?
Suddenly you have people going, they're like, oh, you guys are in trouble now, and they're like, the heroes of Borest have returned.
How this has changed.
great.
And you see the bugbear at the front pulling out his mace and goes, heroes, likely.
So, quick question. So, I wasn't there for this portion of the adventure, but would I have known this situation? Like, would I have known this had happened earlier on?
Nope.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I have.
Well, the
no
giant
clue.
statue of Archon in the middle of the town square would be pretty well known.
I forgot about that. Think they got it put up in time?
I'm just reading. Is there a plaque? Is there a plaque under his statue that I can read?
There is, but you don't exactly have a lot of time to
Notice it.
to notice it.
Are bugbears considered humanoid or monster?
Bugbears?
Yeah.
Goblinoids.
But how does that fall
Big
from humanoid
goblin.
to monster?
They're humanoids.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured anything that's not
Okay.
like an aberration or monster is like
The mob is about here.
Okay.
Put yourselves where you are, anywhere between the mob and that.
Oh, in between the mob and
I assume you're walking up through, so
So the mob parted.
the mob parted so you guys can get on through.
Which of these bugbears is the one that's like the leader or that's talking?
The one that's talking is this one right here.
The one up front.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the ones up front. And he's heroes. Looks like a bunch of sellswords to me. We've killed enough of them, haven't we, boys? And you hear a lot of cheering going on behind him.
Oh, what? Did you kill him with your bad jokes?
His face goes dead serious. No.
Oh,
I turned to you and I'm like, dude, even I found that in bad taste.
I'd like to cast Charm Person.
Okay, cool.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
They have surprisingly good wisdom.
That's weird.
that's scary.
Okay, 19.
That passes, never mind. And I think that means he knows I tried that.
Yes.
Shit.
And he goes, Let's get 'em, boys.
Oh, hold up now. Please calm down, friends. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Give me a persuasion check.
We're gonna fight
Alright,
without
so my
rolling.
10
Nice.
plus my 10 is 20.
20. They stop for a moment.
Hold up. We're just, new into town.
Yeah, you're new in town.
Where's that?
Not
coming?
likely. You hear this voice in the far back, that
Far
gray
back.
one.
Yeah.
Why don't you come a little bit closer and say that to my face?
Why would I do that?
Because you're not a chicken?
Don't have to be a chicken.
Well, can we just pray tell, say, or ask, what are you doing here?
It's all
Doesn't-
hubbub.
Yeah, it seems the citizens don't want you around.
That's okay, because I want to be around. And he says, "Hey, you! The one who talks!
The one that asks questions.
What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhinoceros?"
Your mother?
Oh, very funny. But guess what? I know. And he proceeds to insult you. Do you speak Goblin?
I do not.
I do.
Okay. You do?
I do. Am I the translator for the group?
You hear?
Finally have someone that speaks Goblin.
You hear something about being the perverted offspring of a goblin and a ward. And make a wisdom saving throw.
Thanks. That is 12.
12 does not make it. Take 4 points of damage, psychic damage.
Did I just get vicious mockery?
You did.
Damn.
I was waiting for that. That was either waiting for that or Tasha's thing as
I don't like the way that you cast spells. So you know what?
well.
You need a better sense of humor. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I throw my axe?
Huh?
Can I throw my axe?
You can right
Nat
after
20?
this. Nat 20. Cool. Roll at disadvantage.
That's gonna pass. It's a 15 plus 5, so dirty 20. That 20 and a dirty 20.
Outstanding.
Damn.
You hear? Yeah, you still need a better sense of humor.
I've been told that.
And Archon throws his axe. Where are you? Who are you throwing your axe at?
If I see him cast, throw something.
Those are hobgoblins, by the way.
Okay.
In that
How do we
second
do it?
ring.
I wish to cast a spell after he throws.
Okay.
Me too.
Natural 15.
Well, I'm going to let him do this because this is part of surprise round, and then we'll do initiative at that point.
29.
What?
A 29.
And you threw it at the first hobgoblin in that rank?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. What's your minimum damage?
Well, let's see. So 1d12 plus 11.
Okay,
Well,
he goes
raging,
down.
Raging, so 13.
He's down.
Okay.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead and bring him up. No, not him. The first hobgoblin. That's him right there. Okay.
So, what is that? So, 30. Everybody needs to make a DC 17 Constitution save.
Okay.
This thunderclap.
I didn't realize you could center on a spot.
It's wherever you hit.
It's wherever I hit.
Okay.
About to make them cheeks clap, son.
Nah, you beat me to it.
Yeah.
What's the DC?
17.
And what's the result if you fail?
Stun for 1 round.
Okay. Only one of the bugbears is stunned. Wait, hold on. Yeah, only one of the bugbears is stunned.
For 1 minute or 1 round?
And then my next turn.
No, 5. 4. Stunned. Okay. The warg, the 2 goblin bosses, and 1 bugbear, and 1 or 2 of the hobgoblins are stunned.
Hell
Everybody else can act normally.
Is that rolling some initiatives?
So now it's time for roll for initiative.
Hooray.
Shit.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, Idris,
10.
Archon,
13.
Dasrian,
14.
Winter,
19.
Ugh.
and Oliver.
21.
No surprises there. Okay, initiative is as follows. We've
Actually, in
got
order. It's around the
all-
table.
yeah, just about actually. The only difference is after Winter comes the bad guys.
Crap.
Oliver, Winter, Bad, Dasria, Archon, and Idris.
On last.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Oliver, what are you doing?
Okay, so most of them are stunned, right?
No.
Well,
Maybe, what, a third? Half of them?
like how many up front of the bugbears are stunned?
None.
1.
Just the one? Okay.
1 is stunned.
Okay, so with
One
that
here, 2 here, stun and stun.
Yeah. And not the nilbog is not stunned.
I assume.
Okay, hold on a minute. So, okay. So basically, I want to go ahead and use Fairy Fire in a 20-foot by 20-foot box. So basically, all these guys, this one up front gets hit with Fairy Fire.
Okay, so they get dexterity saves.
Yes, 14.
Okay. Makes it. Makes it. Makes it. He automatically fails. He's stunned. Hobgoblin does not make it.
Okay.
So the one right next to the guy who's been talking for the group, he's the one that's stunned. The one up front, but on my left, that's the one that's stunned, and that's the one who's got fairy fire on him. The hobgoblin right there has fairy fire on him. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, the bonus action, like go ahead and use Hunter's Mark on the one on the far left, the werewolf looking dude.
Oh, the one I've got as a knoll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And that'll be it.
Winter, your turn.
So how are they all situated?
In kind of
What's
a...
his hammer?
He can't see. It's
Oh.
his camera's being wonky. They're kind of in a wedge formation. The bugbears with the hobgoblins behind,
Oh, yeah.
and we are sending it to you via messenger, so you can see it there.
Send. Should not do that in the first place. Oops.
For those folks at home, this is we have to adjust for remote play.
Woo! No, I threw it. I rolled it. You know how you're supposed to use these things.
Do you have it, Winter?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
Somebody went up to them.
No, nobody went up to them. Archon threw his axe, and it's currently sitting buried in the chest of a hobgoblin in the center,
It returns.
and it returned to him. Yeah.
So
Also, I, Oliver, had placed a fairy fire on 5 of them, only 2 had failed.
I would like to use my performance of creation to create my rapier,
Minimum damage roll.
Okay.
and then give Dasria a bardic inspiration.
Okay. Dasri has bardic inspiration.
woo!
All right. Their turn. Excuse me.
A D6 or a D8?
And they're stunned until the end of your turn.
D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's not. Hey, Winter, you're still on D6 parting inspiration, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, still a D6.
Okay.
Lame.
If you just could take a level 4 in Bard, you'd be like up in the D8.
I'm missing a D6. No, it's right here.
I took a level in something else. Don't worry about it.
Alright. We actually might die.
Sketchy.
We actually might die.
Okay. First off, you've got 3 bugbears all ganging up on Archon.
You can handle one big man. Can't
Sure.
Archon,
Yeah.
you notice that having fought bugbears before,
Yeah.
these seem particularly more bolstered than previous ones.
They went to the gym.
I figured.
Hooked up.
Dirty 20,
Yes.
then that hits. 17,
AC 17.
okay, then they hit. Okay.
You haven't started reaching yet either.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Right before you dice.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of my rage.
Sorry, you don't speak.
The first one is
one
16
place
points
all
of piercing damage. The next one is 16 points of piercing damage. The third one is only 12 points of piercing damage. The hobgoblins pull longbows. They're going to shoot
Can I
at.
use Stone's Endurance as a reaction?
Okay.
10 plus 3, so 13. It's reduced.
Okay.
So I took.
You can reduce one of
22.
those attacks. You can only reduce one of them.
Okay. One is-
16, so
just
8.
negate one of the first
Negate
ones.
the first one. Yeah.
8, 6, 7.
Okay. Idris, the 2 hobgoblins level longbows at you.
Okay.
Dirty 20
Yep.
and dirty 20.
Oh, cool. Thanks, bro.
Why is this? Okay. Where is my other D8? I'm sorry, folks.
How dare you?
I am missing a D8.
Would you like one?
No, I'm good.
You sure this is a battle?
First one is going to do 15 points of piercing damage,
Shit is.
and the next one is going to do 17 points of piercing damage.
Alright, well, I'm down to 1 head point.
Okay.
That was quick.
Yeah.
How?
Because I'm weak as hell. I'm a bard. I'm not supposed to be up here.
How much health do you have?
37?
Half
Nice.
set what?
37? They just took out 31.
That okay. I'm nervous.
Okay. Let's see. Archon, make a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 1.
Oh god.
Archon suddenly starts laughing uncontrollably. He is now on the ground. He is prone and incapacitated, unable to stand up. So if somebody would take Archon and lay his miniature down.
If I can make room.
Yeah, I know. He's a big dude.
Yep.
And he's incapacitated. So that's a thing now. Okay. Dasra,
Do I recognize what happened to him at all? Or
give me an
no?
Arcana check.
Is that 18?
Yeah, spell was cast on him. Do you have the spell?
I do not. So
Okay.
I'm
You know it's a spell effect. It's yeah. Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay, the main thing is I was trying to figure out if I would know how to get rid of it. I don't think I would. I can make assumptions, but
He can remake his wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn.
crap. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do what I think is probably the best tactical move.
He does get advantage on his attack roll if he starts taking damage, which he likely will.
Do I know that?
Yes, but you'd have to do actual physical damage to him.
Well, what I'm probably gonna do is cast a spell and kick him.
It would have to be
Wait.
like, no joke, like stabbing him, unarmed attack damage, something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Kicking him is unarmed attack damage.
Okay, if you do damage.
If I hit him.
If you hit him, yeah.
Anyway.
You get
what I'm-
advantage on the attack because he's incapacitated.
Noted. I know that I'm gonna try it.
He's a big dude.
But the first thing I'm gonna do is cast Fireball centered right here, which gets all of these guys. Everyone with these two.
Nice.
And these two. Well, not these two and these two, but all of these guys.
Okay,
So roll dexterity saving throws.
can't. They're all incapacitated.
What about the?
Wait a minute, hold on.
They're
not
there's a lot.
incapacitated.
Yeah.
They're stunned, right?
A couple of them are
Yes.
stunned.
Right.
But with dex,
fail
these are
strength and
the
dex saves. Yep.
Yeah, the only ones that aren't are these two.
That's
Okay.
how some of them failed my fairy fire.
So the ward is stunned too.
Yes.
Okay, so they all take full damage.
Yep.
Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them.
That's not great.
That's a lot of ones.
That's a lot of ones.
Hang on.
7. Wait, yeah. 22 damage. Shit.
These are definitely gone.
You'll take her out of the longbow, guys, at the very least.
You centered it here, though.
Yeah, so it should have gotten.
Yeah.
I just have
gotta
the
check
round
on.
counting.
I gotta check hit points on some of these.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to roll an attack on Archon to kick him.
He is. So this is your bonus action then?
Yes, because
Okay,
then I'm
hold on.
going to use my movement to run.
Okay, the bugbear is still up, and the warg is still up. The goblin boss is in the back is not.
Right. Okay,
Okay.
that's not bad. So I roll with advantage because he's prone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's going to be just my strength and proficiency.
Wait, incapacitated. No actions. No, it just says no actions or reactions. No, but you still have to hit. It's normal hit. You don't
Okay.
get
Yeah,
advantage.
advantage.
Okay. But with
Oh wait, no, he's prone. I'm sorry, he's prone. So yeah,
Yeah.
I apologize. You do
and
get
again,
advantage.
so
you-
for unarmed attack, it's my proficiency plus my strength, right?
Yeah.
So just my proficiency.
So you gotta beat a 17.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
So I kick him, so then it's what, my strength damage plus
One
one?
damage.
So
Yeah.
1 damage.
So at the end of
So
your
none.
turn, at the end of your turn, you can do that.
And then
But
I'm
you
gonna
still are
run.
prone.
I can do what at the end of my turn?
Make the saving throw for it at
Advantage.
advantage.
I just realized I didn't technically need to do that because you're going to get hit for sure next
Yep.
round.
That's neither here nor there. Okay.
Well, I'm moving because I know I'm going to get taken out if I stay here. 1, 2, yeah. Ugh.
Okay. That it for Dasher?
Yep.
Okay. Archon. The only thing you can do at this point is make your saving throw. You do get advantage on the saving throw.
But I think she kicked him and went, sorry!
16.
Does not make it.
Okay.
It's just this laughing fit has come over you, and you've never heard Archon laugh like this.
That's scary.
Yeah, it is a little scary. Yeah. Okay. Next, Idris, your turn.
Okay. So I can't tell. Was I right next to Archon? Like
Yeah,
right here?
you were right next to Archon.
Nice. Okay.
Give me a perception check, everybody who's not Archon.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Not that. Way lower.
Okay, you guys notice
Way lower.
one of the hobgoblins suddenly starts shaking, like his form starts shaking, and now he's a hobgoblin-sized version of that nilbog.
Don't like
Can
that.
you move the that one? No, the nilbog one. Yep, and replace one of them with him.
Okay.
His voice is definitively deeper, and he's much bigger.
Much bigger.
Like his weapons turn into the nilbog scepter and everything. This is horrifying.
Yeah, no, that's never good.
No, no.
Dasher, after the laugh, you glance over and see this. Give me another Arcana check.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nilbogs aren't able to do that. It's usually just goblins. Like,
What?
But goblins can do that?
no, a nilbog can hop between goblins, not hobgoblins or anything else.
Crap.
This is something worse, if it can be believed.
If I'm allowed to, then I will yell, that's a supercharged nilbog. It shouldn't be able to do that.
Okay. So,
Okay. So, what I'm understanding is, I'm gonna pull out my ring with the spellstorm.
Yep.
Spellstorm. I'm gonna do a synaptic strike.
okay.
So
And
it's 20-foot radius.
okay.
That's a sphere. So I'm pretty sure if I do it from here, it's like, well, it starts here, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. So that
Yep.
gets everybody 1, 2, 3, or 5, 10, 15, 20. So it gets the warg, this guy, these two guys. Just not this one and this one.
What's the save? Is there a save?
It's an intelligence save, yes.
Oh. Cool.
Fun.
Hopefully it's not as good as their wisdom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And roll the damage. More than that, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, ones as well? Shit. That sucks. So 24.
Ego proof.
Not nice.
Yeah. So of those that are still alive, after that failed save throw, their thoughts are muddled for 1 minute. And during that time,
This is if they fail.
this is if they failed.
Oh no, everybody who failed died.
Oh, everybody failed died? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, after a oh. It says half as much as a successful one. After a failed save, muddled thoughts. Okay, sorry.
And you did 20 what?
24.
24. Okay.
At which point, I am also going to give a bardic inspiration.
I need you to make a a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw, shiz. Oh, sweet, this isn't that bad. So charisma saving throw?
Mm-hmm. I know it's a strength for you.
Oh, yeah, that's like a 22.
22? Okay.
I'm going to give bardic inspiration to. Who's after me?
After you, Oliver.
Oliver. And then I'm going to plead to the town of Borest that's around us in the mob. Kill these swines where they stand. Your heroes of Borest require your assistance. As blood is coming out my mouth. I need help. I'm in a lot of trouble.
Alright, what is that? A D6?
So, it's a D8 for you.
D8, yay.
So, yeah, I proceed to ask the townspeople to come help us, please.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Oh, that's fair too.
Assistance needed.
To be fair, they killed a lot of
Damn.
themselves getting stabbed
So
down
persuasion,
last
so let's see, automatically to a 10, plus my 10 is a 20.
A couple of people are.
You can do it. Look at me. Yes, teeth are missing. I'm bleeding out my mouth.
Meat shields required.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
All right. Oliver, your turn.
Okay. Okay, so this guy still has 100 mark on, so I'm going to be aiming him with my longbow. Let's see, that would be a dirty 20.
You have a plus 10?
Bam.
Holy crap. Okay, you have a plus 10. Alright. That's a hit.
Alright,
Give
cool.
me damage.
So, I'm going to be adding a couple of d6s. Is this still sneak attack if he's down or
No.
if he's awake? I thought he's still awake though.
Who?
Archon.
Archon, yes, but he does not provide the ally within 5 feet.
Okay.
He's
Wait, is he
incapacitated.
going for the null one or the
The null
hand-based
one that he
Oh,
had.
damn it.
Oh, wait, also, I'm going to be, go ahead. Doesn't require action to summon my dudes. That's a 3. I get ravens. Bada bing. So, that's a d6 with the ravens. I'm going to also be adding menacing strike. Another d6, and the next person who hits him gets advantage. D8. Anything else am I missing? Oh, yeah. Hunter's mark. 6.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. Yep, let's see. 8, 10, 15, 15, 16, 17 points of damage.
He drops. Give him here.
Hooray!
Well, put him in the back with the others. Okay. Kill them! Kill them! Kill them!
And then I'll be putting Hunter's mark on him.
On him,
Yeah.
make a caster level check. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind. You try to move your hunter's mark, roll a charisma saving throw, I'm sorry. That's not so good. Oh, plus your...
And 15.
You, as you try to move your hunter's mark is no longer effective. You lose concentration on it, and you fall to your knees, worshipping and praying to the nilbog.
What?
Praising the nilbog.
Fudge.
All hail the nilbog.
Can I get some pamphlets? Just give to my friends.
Okay.
So, what is he like? Effectively, like incapacitated, or?
He is charmed until the end of the nilbog's next turn, and creature charmed this way must use its action praising the nilbog.
Somebody stop me.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay.
Okay. All right. Next, after Oliver, Winter, your turn. What are you doing? There is one bugbear up, and there's the nilbog or whatever this is, and a hobgoblin up.
Is anybody up next to the bugbear?
Yes, Idris with 1 hit point.
Oh, would I be able to get around it to flank?
Yeah, you can get around to flank.
Okay, cool. I would like to do that, and then stabby stab.
Stabbity stab stab stab.
Man, I hope you work well.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Yeah, even at advantage.
That's an advantage?
That was with advantage. I rolled a 6 and then a 2.
Ouch. Okay.
Did
All
you
right.
have a Bardic Inspiration?
Anything else?
I would like to cast a healing word on Idris
Okay. Roll it.
at 2nd level.
Outstanding.
Ten.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Their turn. The bugbear is going to try to clock. Yes.
Did Archon never get his turn, or is he after the?
He's after Dasria.
I did, and I failed.
Oh, okay.
Still my mistake.
Okay, the bugbear is going to clock Archon with a dirty 20.
Bye, Archon.
Bye-bye.
It's not too bad. Oh, that's right. You can't rage. You're not raging anymore. So take 7 points of damage, piercing damage.
Oh.
The hobgoblin there is going to level his longbow at you, Idris. Does a 18 hit you?
Fudge, even with my shield, yes, it does.
Oh, well, I rolled minimum damage, so you get 3 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay, and the nilbog's turn. Let's see. He is going to run up. Yeah. To you, Oliver, with his scepter. 19?
No.
Outstanding. That's his first attack. Oh, 22 will hit you then.
Yeah.
How are you so OP?
Because I'm smart.
Okay.
That doesn't
Okay.
explain anything.
Take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he slams you with his scepter,
Ow.
and then he bonus action disengages.
So wait, am I now not charmed since he hit me?
No.
Mm.
Damage does not
Thank you,
change.
Master. Can I have another?
Oh, yeah, that's what I
Thank
heard.
you, Master. Thank you, gracious Nilbog, for blessing me with your scepter. I feel like praising the Nilbog.
I like walking toward you.
Okay.
I like your magic, man. Well, dang it, what is this skit?
All right. Who else do I have? Him.
Most everyone else is dead.
Yep. Correct. Desert, your turn.
So, because I'm familiar with nilbogs, do I have some concept of how to get rid of them?
Kill them with, like, literally. Keep trying to stab them and hope that
You can't
its
jump
nilbogism doesn't backfire on you.
No, but I mean, like, it jumped bodies. How do you, is it just kill everyone else and then him kind of thing?
Try to kill him and all of them, and hopefully the spirit won't find a host anytime soon.
Okay, in that case, I am going to try to cast, actually, that one. Sorry, I didn't look at this right, I didn't even think about it.
This was what I was thinking for.
Intelligence saving throw versus a, I think that's just an attack. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to hit this one remaining guy here with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna end up using my inspiration for that. Yeah. 18 to hit.
Does hit.
Nice.
Coolio. So then there's gonna be 2d8 cold damage,
Beautiful.
and its speed is reduced by 10, that's 11 damage.
Okay, he drops. Give him here. Or, like, put him with the rest. Put him with the rest. Okay.
And
Thank you.
gonna
Nice, using his meat shields. I like it. She didn't say no.
I learned my lesson last time. Remember when I cut the tent open and 3 people went hi,
Yeah.
and I fell immediately.
Yeah.
Remember that? Because I do.
Oh, I don't.
Okay. Archon, end of your turn.
No, I got attacked, so I got the
You
advantage.
get advantage, yes.
Alright, so roll a 9 and a 16, so an
Does
18.
Oh, an 18. Yes, an 18 does make
Thank
it.
you.
Okay.
That's at the end of your turn, so you have nothing else you can do. You're laying there.
So finally the laughter stops.
Finally, the laughter stops. That's probably even more frightening.
Remember how the Predator laughed at the end of...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Idris.
Whew. Alright, so is the nilbog looking pretty beat up?
No, he looks absolutely untouched.
Fine.
Yeah, we haven't touched him in this body yet,
Haven't touched this body yet. Okay, gotcha.
but he's touched this body.
He has touched that body.
Mind and spirit, but body and spirit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I guess when in doubt, I will just attempt to sleep at a higher level.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that a saving throw, or is that... No, wait, that's just a matter of if you can get its hit points.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how many hit dice I get to add.
But it starts with the lower HP target, right?
Yes.
That's okay. That could be worse. 5d8. So if I forget, is sleep a first level? It
Yes.
is. So I'm doing it third level. So that's 2d8 plus an additional 2d8, 4d8 plus 5d8. So 9d8 is what I have to
98,
get.
okay.
Okay. Hopefully better than my... Wait, these are d6s.
I'm gonna say roll those d8s.
Yeah. Maths is hard. And one more.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. I can tell you right now, the hobgoblin's out.
Okay, so I have 10, 20, 30, 44, 46.
Okay. Both of them pass out, and as the nilbog's eyes flutter closed, turns back into a bug, or back into a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin?
Oh, sweet. So, gang, let's get them. And can we just kind of try to coup de grace them?
Oh
Well,
yeah.
Let's kill that one first because, yeah.
Why are we trying to keep them alive?
No, we killed this one first and then the nilbog because the nilbogs can jump bodies.
No, the transformation is worn off. They're both just regular hobgoblins, is what you said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's not good. Okay, then yeah. keep,
Okay. At the end of your turn, you are snap out of it, and you're like, that was not good.
I'm gonna tell the spy master.
Damn it. I don't even know
We're
what
still
I-
in initiative.
No, initiative vote is over.
Okay. I'm assuming we get Archon up and we have
Yeah.
to murk the other guys.
Yeah, I think that Archon alone could one shot these guys.
Yeah.
So they're dead.
Start
Yeah.
throwing buddies.
Whee!
The
So-
town cheers and asks if you're going to deal with the rest.
Yes.
Is there a lot more? Because that sucked a lot.
Yeah, it's fine.
Negotiation of another statue. Of Archon again.
I
I want a second statue of Archon.
No, I'd say okay, we'll deal with them, but we need a rest first.
And they gladly agree to the rest.
I put them to sleep, so one of the hobgoblins turned from nilbog back to a regular hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm.
And we had you execute them while they were asleep.
Oh.
I hope that's okay.
You're getting another statue.
We figured your minimum damage would probably kill him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Figures you wanted revenge too.
Okay. Yeah. And the town
We're making
gladly
you miss the fight, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
You!
You did kill one.
You hear, you! I've been waiting for you guys forever! You left me here!
Oh no.
Oh, it's
And you see
Oh.
Melisandre.
Melisandre coming out.
You
she's
left me
wearing
here.
she's wearing basically commoner's clothing, and she looks kind of rough. Her hands look a little calloused, and she goes, "Do you realize what I've had to endure, trying to earn enough coin just to get by?"
We are not the heroes you're looking for.
I look to investigate here. What's going on here?
Okay, so I wasn't in that first session when she was introduced, so that's my excuse for why I don't remember her. Dasbury didn't make the deal with her. So, but she's a noble, right?
No, she's a
Merchant.
basically merchant princess equivalent.
But, like-
Her father is a merchant prince.
She's important, but not to be a bitch, but not more important than me. Or is she?
Considering that the merchants can grind the entire economy to a halt,
They're pretty powerful.
they're pretty powerful.
Okay, so I would not be pleased that she is this unhappy necessarily.
Correct. But you do remember her. She came with.
No, I know she was around. I just
She helped you. In fact, she helped you hide a body.
Right? Yeah.
So.
And you see Angela walk out and goes, "Oh, good to see you guys. I've been taking care of her. Meantime, we haven't had the ability to."
Melisandre was her name?
Melisandre. This is Angela. This is the.
No, but the other one's Melisandre.
Melisandre.
So I wanted to respond to her accusations.
Yeah. It is. Just a moment here.
Yeah, let's talk about ghosts coming up on this.
Let me make sure I got the name right.
Session 1.
Yeah.
Again, before my time.
Melisana.
Yeah.
Melisandre.
Melisana.
And Angela's the
Millie.
the innkeeper, right?
And Angela is the innkeeper.
Who
That's
had the
right.
daughter? Did the daughter run off with the boy? I
No,
can't
he
remember.
left.
No,
He
he
left.
left.
Good.
And the last you saw, actually, Dastria saw him. He was another girl on his arm.
Nice. Nice. Good to
In
know.
fact, the next person to come out of the inn, walking out of the inn, is. Who wants to take a guess? Anyone?
The daughter.
Yes.
What's her
I
name?
don't remember her name.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It was just a moment here. Amber. and she has in her arms a baby.
Oh!
It's been that long since we've been here?
Yeah.
It's been over a couple months. But yeah. So, yeah. Oh, man. It's such a coincidence to find you.
Well, actually, Melisanda, whatever her name is.
She goes, the only job I could find is waiting tables because she got knocked up by...
To be fair, while we were here before we left, we got some troubling news from Redfern, and we thought it'd be too dangerous to bring you along. We had to scope out the situation first.
Give me a persuasion check.
I know, that's a deception check.
Deception,
That is
okay.
she is lying through
I'm
her
assisting
teeth.
her with this. It's like, obviously, we didn't do anything.
Do I
Okay.
get advantage? It's up to you.
Considering her absolute anger with you, I'm going to say it washes out.
Okay.
So, just a normal?
Just a normal roll.
That's a 10.
Don't you have bardic inspiration?
No, I used it already.
No.
I tried.
You forgot me.
To be fair, there was actually a lot of trouble in Redfern. It's probably best you stayed here.
There was a war in Red.
Oh yeah, I heard. Most of the men got drafted, and those that came back.
So you're probably lucky that you were here.
Yeah, I think the big man's right. I think overall, you dodged you dodged an arrow.
Amber comes out and goes, "Have you seen him? Were you able to find him?
I believe he perished in the war, actually.
Dane died.
I think
Yes, definitely.
Give me a deception check. You're helping this one
Absolutely.
at advantage. I'll allow that."
That's a 19.
Nice.
She cries a little bit. She's still bouncing the baby. She's holding the baby, bouncing the baby, and Angela just goes over to comfort her a little.
I make a face at Angela.
Angela's just looking like
She's like done with the shit.
she goes, "Well, I'll get your rooms ready."
Meanwhile, during the conversation, just off to the side, texting my boss here of our situation, what just happened in the town.
Okay.
Just to check in.
Okay.
I want to loot the bodies.
Of course.
I don't want to forget doing that again.
Yeah, I want to see if they got tattoos on them.
As we're walking away to go loot the bodies, I look to these two. Who's Dane?
A punk ass bitch.
Who died in the war.
Mm-hmm. Just like, what was
Give me
that?
an
that
insight
bear
check.
that
Give me an
made-
insight check there, Archon.
Yeah, some Monte de Cristo
Just like
guy.
Felicity's husband, fiance.
It wasn't even that really. You didn't
Say
even put the
Beyonce.
question.
Yes. To be fair, when we get back to town,
What?
I'm gonna kick
A 6. Okay. Yeah. No. Melisana goes, and I presume by "I'll get your rooms ready" that I'll get your rooms ready. I'll get their rooms ready. Angela goes, "What I pay you for?" "This way, please." And she just marches into the inn.
To be fair, learning how to live among the commoners is quite a humbling and important experience. I know.
As she comes, hand comes out in a rude gesture, and she goes back in,
Fair.
We come in peace.
and she says, "That reward for my father, that's just gone now, right? You forgot me."
I'm rich.
"Yeah, we'll see how well that works after I talk to my father." You know this guy is like the head of the merchant princes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stop digging my own graves here.
Yeah.
I takes that
From
to the
personal
side.
experience, we did bad pissing them off.
Who? We didn't piss nobody off. We just pissed her off.
Yeah, just her.
I like to go ahead and take that conversation to the spine minister.
Listen, alternatively, we could just leave her here since apparently she can't leave this town without our help. She'll never
No.
get back to her father.
No.
Oh, my other suggestion was killing her, but I didn't think you'd be cool with that.
Yeah, no. Or I don't know. Maybe mess up her memory or something like that.
I can't do that.
Do we have one of
Listen,
those?
I'll-
We're going to right our wrong. End of story.
Lane.
We left her here and kept her safe.
Eh,
Can we pay
I
her in
agree.
diamonds?
I agree, Archon.
No, we're not.
I'll just give her a bunch
We're
of
taking
kill
her
for
Put
time.
home.
Put yourself in the father's shoes. Would he rather his daughter be put in the middle of
Yeah,
a war.
speaking of which, kind of a
Or
crappy.
safe in a backcountry town. Where
Yeah, it's kind of like a shitty dad too. Like he's
Yeah.
just gonna let his daughter be gone for all these months and like do nothing. Like,
I think he'll.
Yeah,
You
I'm
have
just
no
saying-
idea what he's done.
Oh no, I don't give a shit. I'm just making up this argument.
Yeah,
It's
thanks.
bullshit.
I've already given the spy master a ton of shit for that.
Yeah.
I think it's very obvious he'll think.
Oh wait,
Then
never
she's-
mind his daughter.
She comes in. She comes
Safe.
in. She comes out. Your rooms are ready.
Are we done looting the bodies at this point?
Yeah, they're the only thing you see on the bodies. On one of the bodies is a tattoo.
Which one?
Famine.
Oh, that's never good.
Love that. And the body of the original nilbog, is it turned back into just like a normal goblin or something?
You incinerated that body.
you went poof.
You have no idea what that is. It's,
What did you do to it?
Fireball.
Fireball it.
I
Oh,
killed
no,
most of
fireball?
them.
Oh,
you remember that scene? That scene from Terminator 2 where she has the vision and
Yes.
like that
Yeah.
and it hits and there's just
Okay, valid.
and there's a skeleton hanging onto the chain link fence. That's basically what you did.
That's the reason I didn't do more to help you, is because I went, I can kill most of them in this hit.
It didn't only have your name on it, but a fireball is to whom it may concern.
Nope.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
Right now it's about midday.
Okay. So why are we going back to our rooms? Just to
You
talk
said
to
you
some-
guys wanted to rest.
Yeah, I definitely need a rest.
He
Oh,
needs a nap.
I
Yeah,
do need
short
a
rest
nap.
would be good actually.
Sir DM,
Yes.
for the spell storing spell ring, or whatever it's called,
Yeah, ring of spellstorm.
ring and spell storing. Can I have her put like a fireball in there and then I can cast a fireball?
Yes.
Can you do that for me, fam?
I'm not doing it today. I've got 2 3rd-level spells.
Can we do it before going to bed? So which point like you'll get new spells?
If I
next
haven't
time?
used it, yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's go with that.
But yeah, I can. So I have 3 spells that are 3rd level, and they're all extremely important for me to have, which is Dispel Magic,
Yeah.
Haste, and Fireball.
Yeah.
I
agree.
need to have at least 1 spell slot open.
But we can have an extra fireball whenever we need to too. So.
Yes.
Okay.
I will do. Next time I have a spell to spare before bed, I will do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to figure out.
So are most of the town people still there and all that jazz? Or you said a lot
Yeah.
of them?
No,
died?
they cheered and they they come and clap you guys on the back and they
Oh yeah.
and you hear a lot of questions. Are like, are you going to be able to take care of the rest?
I'll find the
Well-
mayor to see if he can give us any other information.
Yeah, first with
about
the
these
mayor.
guys.
Figures. If we're gonna take a short rest, I can use Arcane Recovery to regain a spell slot. I cannot recover that spell slot because it's too high for that I can do.
Yeah.
However, in the meantime, would you like me to put a different 2nd level spell in?
Yes,
So
we
then I
can
can
do
recover
that.
that.
Yeah, we can definitely.
So
do that.
I can give you Invisibility, See Invisibility, or Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath, if you cast it as a bonus action, as an attack action, you do a cone of something, 3d6.
We'll do that one.
Okay, so I'll put that in, and then Arcane Recovery during the rest.
Got it. Thank you.
And that can be cast on yourself or someone else.
Oh, like give them the ability to do dragon's breath?
Okay.
Okay.
So you are talking to the mayor.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and complete our original mission and give them the supplies they don't so desperately need at this point
And
first.
he definitely thanks you for the supplies and tells you they'll go to good use and they'll go well in the town.
How many did we agree on this? Like 2? per
One.
ship?
This is one.
Okay.
This town gets one.
Okay.
It's a tiny speck of a town. Yeah. So
What other information can you give us about these?
he said he sent a couple of townspeople to go check out where you guys had found them last time, the cave,
Tomb.
the burial mound. They're not there, though they did say that they found some evidence that there had been recent footprints there, but the footprints weren't goblins. They were heavy set and they were wider, heavier set humanoid footprints.
Has there been any road in and out of town that's been people have been being harassed on, or has it just been
More
centered on the
bandits.
town?
It seems to have been centered on us.
Dave?
At least as far as we know, we haven't seen any supplies or anything come in, and
And it's been going on for how long?
since the men came back from the war.
And do they normally
So just
show up
2
at
weeks.
night or day?
During the day.
During the day.
they've been keeping us from tending to what little crops we've been able to manage.
Is there a certain direction they come from?
It's the same direction that from the forest.
Which is all around us, right?
North, south, east,
no.
west.
Well, there is a forested area, but where you guys are, it's more towards the south or the north. The north. Yeah.
Which is where the cave was.
Yeah. It's that general direction.
Yeah. Okay.
What time is it?
It's midday.
I think we should take a rest.
Have they seen any tabaxis in your town?
They said a roving band of, or a band of tabaxi had come through, and they claimed to be traders, and they did trade us some stuff. We traded some things with them for food supplies and some other things we needed.
About how many?
Maybe 20 of them.
Winter, these your folk?
Yeah, most likely.
So they were friendly to some people. It's odd.
When was the last you met with these tabaxis?
Oh, had to be right before the goblins started attacking us again.
What did they trade you?
Foodstuffs, general supplies. I mean, you saw what the state of our general store was after the goblin attack, so we were having to rebuild our.
Is what he's describing similar to what we heard was being taken by those tabaxi on the main roads when they were robbing people? Doesn't?
Like the king has said that he had sent supplies out that way. He had sent troops with supplies and had not heard anything, and was getting reports that nobody was getting supplies.
Well, that's what I mean. So, like, I'm trying to figure out if what the tabaxi traded for in Borest may have been those supplies.
No, they're not.
No.
You're not getting any indication of that.
Not the same.
My family does not engage in any of that kind of stuff. End of story.
What was that?
My family does not engage in banditry.
Was your family who passed through town, or are you saying your family were people that attacked us?
He's saying his family were the ones that came through as traders.
Okay.
They're not the people that attacked us. They're
How-
the tabaxis.
But how are you so sure the people that were in town before were your family?
Because how many other roaming tabaxi traders are there in this general area?
Not many. And did you tell them about the missive you got?
No.
I don't think so. He never shares anything.
Never mind.
Ignore that.
What missive?
That you got word that there. Oh no, never mind. You didn't get a missive. As it was, now, you just got word that there was a roaming band of tabaxi traders in the area. And you made your assumption is that they're your people, that they're your clan.
Well, I did get a letter from my sister saying that they were on the continent, so I'm assuming.
There it is. That's what I was talking about. Did you tell them about that?
I think
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Does your family look like you? Like white and
Similar-ish, yeah.
you're a white tabaxi, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
Yes.
when he started, I was like, you people look like you, right? White?
But my point is, so then I looked at them like, so did they look like this?
And they say, yeah, there was other variations of them with them. You know, some were more darker and some were lighter, but there was a few of them that looked just like her.
Pardon me for checking all the boxes and verifying that. Okay, damn.
Any other assumptions you want to make about these people?
You know, their income levels.
Yeah.
Do they like to be stripped behind the ears?
Okay. So what
Is that the face that Winter is making? Because Dasri is going to sound like stripped behind the ear.
I'll tell the mayor that we're taking a rest, but afterwards, I at least will go out into the board, see if we can come up with any signs these guys.
Okay.
Can
Can we do the short rest first?
You can do a short rest, absolutely. Go ahead.
Actually, can we do
Okay, yeah, let's take a 10-minute break. We'll be back after these messages.
The Inglorious Ingrates is sponsored by the Daily Dungeon Master blog, a blog for DMs by DMs. Head to thedailydungeonmaster.com.
Welcome back to the Inglorious Ingrates. We are done with our short break, and the folks, of course, here have found themselves back in Borest, dealt with a goblin mob led by some kind of like super powered nilbog.
Yay.
Yeah, this is very disturbing to find out. The party, of course, helped make sure supplies were distributed, all that good jazz. And now they were trying to decide what they were going to do.
We're taking a short rest at the end, right?
Yeah, definitely took a short rest. I used all my hit dice.
It's a good power nap.
That's the first time I actually haven't taken a hit in a fight in a while. Kinda nice.
You get it now.
Yeah,
Stand back behind. Keep your distance. Yeah. Spell sniping.
I need to get more non-concentration spells. That was the problem with all of my good spells.
Yeah.
Concentration.
Yeah.
And I can't do that. I'm getting haste.
You need to get
Yeah.
I do have a dagger actually. So I do have
Okay, so, question. You guys took a short rest. What are you doing now, party?
Well, I was interested in heading down into the forest to pick up any trails and things and where they come from.
It's like a day's walk to the burial mound, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's about a day's walk to the burial now. So you want to try to track them?
Yes, about that. What would you consider these creatures of being?
Goblinoids. Humanoids, but they're specifically subset goblinoids.
So that's kind of what I can detect with my nature on.
But you could just old-fashioned track, because you can look for a trail from where they came in town and see if you can follow the trail.
I do think we maybe shouldn't try to head to the burial ground until the water since it's so far away.
Yeah, I agree. Well, you have the burial ground. That's out the road and up, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
It is to the north about a day.
I was going to head up directly north.
So Ian, what is it? Is the burial mound north, or is it on the road going out of town?
The burial mound is north, not the road going out of town. It was, they took the road and then went off the road to the west. But if you were to go directly to it like you guys did last time, you guys follow the path that he took, but knowing your geography, you can go straight north towards the burial mound,
Okay.
which is where they are allegedly coming from.
And this is a forest area as well?
It's a forested area, yeah.
Maybe upstairs, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So we're now just exploring the forest.
Yeah, if we see them, can we not engage them? Yeah, it's just kind of like fact finding.
Only if you don't have to.
Yeah, I agree. I had a survival level 17.
Okay. I assume, Oliver, you were helping?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you get advantage on that roll.
Oh.
Okay, cool. You do pick up tracks of these goblinoids. Hobgoblins tend to leave pretty foot tracks. And so are you trying to head towards the burial mound then?
I was following the tracks wherever those
Okay,
wherever
cool.
those appear to lead.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So, yeah, you follow tracks.
And also stealthing while I'm doing this.
Okay, everybody else is going to have a little stealth.
So 19 plus 24.
Okay. See if everybody else rolls as well.
23.
Alright.
10.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
I go invisible for an hour.
Alright. So, you guys are stealthily walking through. It's starting to get towards night. And you come across a cliff face. Not a huge cliff, but like there would have been like a large hill there, but it's like a large embankment, I guess. It's about 30 feet high or so.
Yeah.
And But at the cliff face is some kind of, it looks like the front of a fortress. But not massive like that, but it looks like some kind of
Cut into the wall.
cut into the wall, like maybe an outpost of some kind.
Stopping well short. We see outside.
You do see a wood structure outside, where you see a, well, give me a perception check. Okay. You see a goblin leading a ward into this wooden structure. You're guessing it's some sort of stable. And you see a set of, will it be portcullis? But only half of portcullis. It looks like the other half of it has been just destroyed in the entrance.
Lower right now, or is it?
Mm-hmm. It's lower, but only half of it is actually there. It looks like the other half has just been bent and twisted out of the way to make room to get in.
Okay. So it looks like it's probably functional.
Correct.
Well, we'll go back and take a long rest or stay here lunch for a little bit.
Well, this is the kind of thing where you say it's like a fortress, but not that big. We have some.
Give me a history check to see if anybody recognizes the construction.
21.
Dirty 20.
What did you get?
Dirty 20.
21.
Nobody recognizes it.
Dirty 20.
What did you get?
Winter, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Nobody recognizes the architecture.
Hmm.
It is unlike anything you have ever seen.
It's the kind of thing though that like we get some by looking at the outside we have some kind of conflict with the inside, might be size wise.
Well, it's inside of a cliff, so it can be as big as it wants.
I have no idea.
Oh. So it's into a cliff?
It's into the cliffside.
I'm gonna guess, mythical.
As you guys are
It looks to be very good stonework.
extremely good to know.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one option we could do here is I don't know if we want to take the time to attack this right this second, but
I would think so.
I could cast invisibility on someone to at least try to get close to see if they can see in.
Familiar.
That,
Oh, yeah.
right, yeah.
You're
Good idea.
They can become invisible now, can't it?
Well, I can turn it invisible, I guess. So again, I guess the question then is, I can do it to my bird, and it can fly,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not going to have a very good perception check.
Because your perception's not great.
Basically.
Gotcha.
See what it sees, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't have dark vision, so. But that's my option. I can use the familiar, or we can let somebody else go with you guys.
Familiar, to be honest. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
You know, it was recast it tonight.
Yep. Yep.
I will take long rest.
So I will turn my familiar invisible and send him forward to get another look.
Give me a stealth check for your familiar.
Do I get advantage because he's invisible?
Yep. Yes.
I hold on, let me actually find the stat. Like, read it. Look for my stuff. Check my stuff.
Never more.
Got a very strong raven vibe with this group.
Yeah, this is
Raven.
stealth is just gonna be.
It's just like the drop from me, but greatness.
So it's the
I
same
could have gotten
amount,
frogs.
As it's flying by, the ward that's getting ushered into the building stops, starts sniffing the air, starts trying to look around, snatches out at the air. What's your Raven's
Not
AC?
good. 12.
Okay, snatches at the air, and it's looking and starts barking, for lack of a better word, at the at where your Raven was. but your raven, as you can see through your raven's eyes, swoops into the building. The halls, or the hall, is 10 feet wide, and you immediately notice there's a door to the right, doorway to the right. So your raven does not have dark vision.
Probably so.
No. Me.
Yeah, that's what about.
Okay. And Raven quickly pulls up short, because if it goes any further, it's going to be wide.
There's no light at all.
That's about 20, 25 feet. There's a door to the left, a little bit, but beyond that,
I'm gonna have it, land somewhere and just kind of sit and try to listen to try to get an idea if you can hear a lot of people. Or kind of moving around. So should I roll perception for that?
yeah, go ahead.
His perception. He's got +3 perception. Better than mine. 10.
You hear voices back from that first door on the right. Sound bugbearish based on your previous interactions. And that's about all you hear.
So I'm going to convey all this to them, make a comment of I really can't see much farther than that because Raven doesn't have dark vision. So I don't know if this is enough or if we should try something else.
Something else. Pitch black. Yeah. And there's stuff outside, so it's obviously inhabited.
There's at least a bugbear and then the war bear here.
So, with my tracking skills, I'm able to tell how many things are within that area. Could I see how many footprints there are to the footprints?
Give me a survival check. Okay.
Assistance. Push. Swipe. Survival. Down. Dirty 20.
Okay. You are gathering that there are. Here's the problem. You see signs of a battle. You see goblin footprints, bugbears, hobgoblins, goblins, or you're seeing other footprints you don't recognize.
Guys, I have limited knowledge.
And it is weird. They're not big necessarily, but they're like bigger than humanoid kind of thing. They're still humanoid size, but they seem to be a little more set in, kind of like you would expect for a heavier creature.
Can I just try to cast a wide net to my brain of hearing of like certain creatures that live amongst like the mountainsides and or have like are known to be inhabitants of like the subterranean realms?
Sure, go ahead.
So what would that be?
That'd be a history check.
It's gonna be a 17.
17. Can't be right, but it sounds like dwarves, but those are mythical. We've never seen one of those. They, after having read some of what you vaguely recollect something in there about a mention in Avery's book about there being something about some race that were only referred to as stout folk, and that helped in the defeat of war. They supposedly live in underground fortresses awaiting their need. They're also very long-lived. From what you remember, they're supposed to be good at building and mining. And at some point, when there's a legend of a time when dwarves and men were allied, some kind of golden age that was there.
And they fought previous wars?
Correct.
War?
Yes.
But that's been several hundreds of years.
1,000 years.
1,000 years. Haven't been seen since.
No.
Nobody's even tried to remember what happened to them?
No, not that you recall.
Okay.
Yeah, let's went poof.
Apparently so. Okay, gotcha. Well, I relay that to the team, thinking that, okay, this is a little bit odd that they are amongst the footprints with the hobgoblins and the warlords.
There's these footprints that are unknown. Dexter, give me a history check. Or an arcana check, rather.
21.
Okay, now give me a history.
And it appears that these footprints are all mingling each other as if they were in battle here.
Correct. What?
11.
Based on what folklore you can remember from your mentor, this description sounds like dwarves. Made up. There can't possibly be dwarves. And yet,
Evidence to the contrary.
Yeah, we've experienced a lot of really weird things.
sure.
Do we remember them being, so they used to be great friendship between them and humans?
Correct.
It's like a weird thing that's happening to us.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna call my familiar back, just snap and bring it back so it's gonna fly through him.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
It's evening.
If you guys want, I can put an hour changing into a bat, but it will take an hour and 10 minutes technically.
No, then you have to recast invisibility as well, correct?
Yeah, but if we're not planning to fight today, I can burn those spells.
So the third level spell?
That's the second one.
You guys hear a.
Let's stay on here.
You guys hear a. So, there's heroes. You hear this goblin, and it's echoing down the hallway. And
Wait, we're inside this building.
I know
What hallway is there? We're outside the forest.
you're outside, of course. You're hearing this. He's hearing this echo from the hallway, from the
Oh.
entryway,
Sorry, okay.
and you hear, "Be on the lookout. They'll come calling eventually."
Yeah, go ahead and tell that to everyone else.
You hear it in your head?
Now he can speak. You guys are hearing a goblin, and he understands goblin.
I think we should leave now.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think it's forest dark
Okay.
here.
All right,
Yeah. Back to town.
you guys head back to
Have
town.
to leave to the best we can to cover our own tracks.
Give me another survival check.
Can I assist? Or
I can assist.
Yeah.
They're the ones that can play in the dirt. You look great.
Okay. You're pretty sure you cover your tracks, at least well enough that hobgoblins and bugbears would be able to know that you were there. Okay. So it's late in the night. After midnight. Actually, I'd say 2 in the morning because you're slowing down to cover your tracks. And it's about 2 in the morning. It's pitch. There's not even a moon out right now. By the time you guys get back to Borest,
Is anyone in the tavern still awake?
doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
But you guys were already shown where your rooms are.
Yeah. So I guess I just call it a night and start back in the morning.
Before we go, do you want me to cast fireballs into that necklace?
Yes, please.
Ring.
Ring, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and there goes my next spell. To replace the dragon breath.
Alright, thank you.
I was going to try to sweet talk Melisande and see if I could get her to chill out.
Late.
No, I had another plan, but we got back too late, so
That's fair. Maybe another time.
next time.
Yep. Go to bed.
Okay, you guys take a long rest. Go ahead and burn that long rest. Don't forget, you only get half of your hit dice back that you used.
Round it up or down.
Round down.
Okay, so I
But a minimum of 1.
I apparently marked off 3. I don't know if that was one other time and I didn't. I don't remember if I used 3 hit die last time or if that was left over from the war battle. Because it may have been.
Okay. I'll trust you however which way you want to deal with that.
I wish there was a way to keep track of your hit dice in D&D, you know?
I feel like that was it.
Like, nobody really knows how to do that, right? Just keep track of hit dice.
Yeah, it shows how many you've used. Well, no, I think it tells you how many you've used.
Really? Where?
When you go click on short rest, it should tell you how many you have remaining.
I guess I'm just trying to use the web browser, which is mostly
Maybe not.
Anyways, yeah, I should run out boxes.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I got it now. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. So, it's the next morning. Melisana serves you breakfast, grumbling the whole time.
She's glaring at me.
She's kind of glaring out of the whole group. I'm just looking at you because I thought there was something you had to say or wanted to say.
No, it's not something I want to start the day with.
Okay.
I can tell you what my plan was, but it's not something I want to start the day with.
Okay, cool. All right.
Evening sort of thing.
Yeah. We want to try to gather up some volunteers, citizens to help us take on this fortress.
These
How
guys,
well did it work last time? Just saying.
not well. They will take one hit and go down. Let's not.
Let's not get some meat shields.
Okay.
Okay.
None of the sailors that were with us from the ship were hardy seamen, marine types.
No.
They weren't Navy SEALs.
Oh,
They're
no.
fishermen.
I would have asked somebody to send a message to the ship and let Avery know what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. No. They returned to the ship and left one boat on shore for you guys to get back. But no, these guys are all. None of these guys are actually from Rib, the sailors. None of them are from Rib. These guys are sailors that just happened to be caught in Rib when everything went down,
Yeah.
and were trying their best to stay the hell out of it.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Did you guys want me to change my familiar so we have dark vision down beforehand, or don't bother?
I want to say wasting invisibility.
Well, the thing is, so I can find familiar as a ritual and not waste a spell, but I also just don't have to try to use human ability if I don't want to, so.
Let's say
What?
let's say invisibility.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah, we'll be familiar, I guess, and try that.
okay, so I'll change mine. Instead of the morning, change my familiar to a bad.
Aren't bats blind already? They have echolocation.
No,
Yeah,
but
Conscience is dark vision.
in the book they have like 60 feet in our vision, I think.
So we'll head out towards the fortress again.
Okay.
Just kind of keeping an eye out as we're making our way, make sure we don't get jumped as we make our way.
Yeah, we're close to the radio, though.
What do they got? 8?
12. Well, I can't hear the black bat on their blind side, so it got blind side up to 60 feet. I'm sorry, not dark vision. That's better.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be 10 more gold out the window.
Okay. How do you guys want to approach this like head on or?
No.
I'm also we should say even farther back than before.
Can we come up from behind the building?
The top of the cliff face?
It's at a cliff.
So as you're looking at it,
There's a building, a wooden structure.
yeah, on off to the left, there's a wooden structure off to the left. You're not hearing any sounds from that direction. And there's obviously trees all the way around. And it's just a flat wall. Give me a perception check. 18. You do see a slit in the wall, like as you're looking at the entrance. It's about 12 feet off to the right. There's a slit, maybe that wide, looking out. Probably. Okay.
And then to the right, that's where the wood structure's at?
No, so as you're looking, it's the wood structure to the left. The trees are a little thicker to your right, to the right of where you are staring at the 10-foot wide entrance.
I'll have to move around to the left, kind of behind the building. Sure. Can we use the forest as a cover to go up to it? And try to stealth our way?
Sure. Give me some check.
Stealth check. I'm going to give Astria a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
You sure?
You know my brain.
Put that on that.
When are you still with us?
Yes, indeed, and I got a 26.
You
Outstanding.
going to give anybody else a bardic inspiration, bro?
I'm 21.
Okay.
15.
Oh, shit. It's a natural one.
Oh.
22.
Ouch. Well, the good news is that the quiet of everyone else is able to, because it's a group check, able to make up for the fact that you nat one.
And so we're still here.
Yeah. A lot of twigs snapping.
But yeah, you're able to approach quietly enough on the left side.
Any windows or anything back to this building?
No.
What is this wooden structure? Like, is it a watchtower? Or
It's about 10 feet tall. Wooden structures. I'd say it's a lean-to, except too big to be a lean-to. It does look like it's not part of the original construction of the area. Actually, give me a survival check. You're easily only about 5 to 8 miles from the burial mound.
What does that have to do with us? What is connected anyway? Another burial now? Underground. Well, that would not be fun.
Based on the construction of the burial mound, and based on the construction of this, they do not look at all similar.
All my friends in the bed end.
Sure. Did you say they were housing the wards in this structure?
At least you saw a ward going in, yes.
Do you hear, smell?
Smell, yes. You definitely smell what is likely ward.
So there's nothing on top of the wooden structure, anyone inside or anything.
Well, you can't tell from the inside, there's no windows. Just a very powerful smell coming from that structure.
Definitely gonna run this.
You want to go now?
I'm going to send it into that structure or into the...
Into the
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do that if I could. So I'm going to send my bat, keep it high, like up to hug the wall of the cliff so that more can't snatch it out of the sky. And
You
then
can see the wards.
just remember the last time. I think the AC is terrible.
Okay.
And then go in.
Okay. Just real clear, you guys left first thing in the morning, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, it's late afternoon. Anyhow, you guys, you send your bat in. Your bat sees very similar things. The door on the left, or the door on the right, then shortly a little bit further up, door on the left, and then ends up in a room with a hallway to the left and to the left and to the right. There's 4 pillars in the center of this square room and a double door ahead, a large stone double door ahead.
I'm going to have it land on the door and chill there for a minute, try to listen.
Okay. It can't hear anything except for what sounds like guttural speech that's echoing from somewhere down one of those hallways. Maybe both.
Is it like I can hear people talking, but it's just not in common?
Correct. But it's like very low.
I don't know how this works necessarily, but I'm going to try to use my staff to cast comprehend languages on myself and then pop back in and see if I can understand what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. You hear what sounds like some kind of dice game going on, and they're arguing over who's using, like, you're using loaded dice. No, I'm not. I got these set off of so-and-so last week. And it sounds, I mean, you can't identify the language, but you can understand it.
So there's functionally 5 doors that I've seen, right?
No, you've seen door, you go up, double door, hallway down each way, and down the left hallway, you see 5 doors. Like, he sees 5 doors. Down the right, you only see 3 doors.
So
And one of the doors at the end is cracked open, which is where you're hearing this voices from.
Oh, I thought it was the double door.
No, you can't hear squat through that double door.
Oh, okay. Are you sure I get advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing?
I promise you, you're not hearing anything through that door.
Sad. Okay. Then I'm going to try to go to the 2 doors at the front. I'll start with the one on the right first, land on it, try to listen.
On the right? Okay. Yeah, you hear goblinoid voices.
So at least two in that room as well.
At least two.
So then go to the left and land on that door.
Okay. So. No. Entrance. Doorway.
Yeah.
Door.
Okay.
Big square room. Double door.
Mm.
Hallway. Door. This door's cracked, and you're hearing the voice gambling over here.
Okay, and then we'll check two other
Yeah,
doors in
this-
that hallway as well.
They're closed.
Can I kind of land on them and listen?
Yeah, you hear snoring.
From more than one creature?
Multiples.
Okay.
Down this hallway, there are 5 doors. 2, and 1 at the end.
Okay. I'm going to try to
And they are all closed.
try to stop and listen to all of those as well.
You hear talks about patrols. You hear talks about the boss. Like, that he's insane, but we have no choice but to follow him. And who would go up against him, what did anyways. And as you hear talk, one of the voices gets louder, the door opens. It's from one near the end, and he comes out, opens the door to here, and walks in, and you see it's a privy. It's a room full of privies.
Our count's favorite place to murder people.
Give me a perception check, though.
If it relies on hearing,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that is dirty 20.
You hear the sound at open. It sounds like rushing water. Like it sounds like a stream.
From which room?
The privy room.
Okay. But I can see toilets in there, basically?
Yeah, it looks like a privy room. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So based on the fact that we're kind of like skipping over some of the doors, can I make some kind of check to try to see if I can get an estimate of how many people I think are in this fort?
Give me an intelligence check.
So I have proficiency or anything?
Nope.
16.
16. Rough guesstimate. There's maybe another 30.
Throughout the end of this entire
Well, at least as far as what you've been able to gather.
Okay. But you said there was another hallway I hadn't been down?
Yeah, the hallway with the double doors.
Okay. So I'm also relaying all of this to them as I'm seeing it.
Okay.
And I think with that, I'm going to have my familiar down the hallway with the privy stay in there near the ceiling and just chill for a little bit. Like, come out of the sight and talk to you guys.
30.
If we're very, very quiet, we could potentially try to pick off some of them, but I'm not sure how good we are at doing that.
Well, my thought is you heard running water, like from a stream, right?
But in the
Sounds like
back.
underground, but yeah.
But this flip side, is it near like any type of open water system?
No.
An underground river's happen.
Yeah.
So it could be there's an underground river right through here and you're using it as a bathroom.
Yeah, my question is, like, is it worth the time and energy to find another entrance that could be leading into the cliff side to go from, as opposed to going straight down the middle where everybody's going to hear us as soon as we go through, or we're going to get swarmed?
I don't know. It's so big of the rooms that I saw, they were probably all rooms except for the double door, which may have been led to a larger chamber and more, right?
Sure. And you did notice it's all stone construction. Like everything you see is stone construction. You also notice that those pillars, give me a perception check to see if you would have noticed the pillars.
Oh wow, yeah. During 20 again.
During 20, yeah. You do notice like these, I mean, just pillars are 12 foot tall, as tall as the ceiling is, and they're figures, like squat figures in armor, like plate armor, having a maul in their hands. That's what the pillars are shaped like.
So there's no mind out like, son of a bitch, these are doors.
And by description, you don't remember them being that big, but yeah.
They're only shaped like them, but large.
Yeah.
Oh, the stone pillars are?
Yeah.
They're massive statues of dwarves. Okay.
But no dwarves to be found.
So far.
I mean, that makes sense. If they ever did really exist, they probably would have been around. So they're probably dead.
Well, we did recently, did we ever make a connection with those weird footprints that I found earlier?
Oh, wait, no.
Well, you guys, like, there's evidence to the contrary that, these might be dwarf footprints.
So they may not fully be extinct. We just haven't seen any living ones so far.
Yeah. My question is, do we want to go take this place? Because I don't think we can. Not with full frontal assault side.
Here's an important question for you. All the doors that I saw, which direction did they open? In or out?
In.
Okay, that's harder. So that'd be the other option, is try to sneakily barricade them in their rooms to pick them off one by one. But
Oh, also, earlier with footprints as well. Did we ever get a number of how many people were there during the fight?
2K, I can tell.
how big is the door to the floor? How wide?
It's 10 feet wide, but half of it is barricaded with portals.
So only one person can get out at a time.
Correct.
We make a lot of noise and let them come to the choke point.
Yeah, I mean, there's that option. We burn the barn down, that draws them out. We can see in. Do fireball.
I don't know that I want to waste fireball on that, but I can cast another spell with fire to start the place.
No, I mean,
If they only go one
so we rush out of that tunnel towards the entryway.
that's true, yeah.
Cast fireball, or maybe I'll cast fireball, she casts fireball, we all fireball. I mean, if that's the way we want to approach this, as to like getting rid of them, if that is the goal you're seeking out for, with the main power we have.
I think these things, in our experience, are not that strong. You can one-shot them pretty easy.
It's just the numbers.
But if we force them to go through one at a time, you can take it pretty quick.
That's a strategy.
That's
It's only if that's the only entrance, or the only exit they can go through, because there could be multiple different entrances from maybe on top of the cliff or something, I don't know.
Do you want to walk around?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Is there one to another?
Yeah, how big is the cliff fortress?
The base of it, at least what you're seeing of what's part of the front, it's about 100 feet wide, and of course, like 30, 40 feet tall. Pretty plain on the outside, what you're seeing.
I wonder if the doors, whoever built this place was smart enough to cut in chimneys.
You would have probably like more than one entrance and exit in case something were to happen.
That's what I'm thinking. These things that I've heard are like super intelligent, super craftsmen. Like, yeah, that would be natural. If I was going to make a place, like a fortress, so like a getaway place. So, I mean, we can take the time to try to see that.
Other option, we can make the noise and prepare to run if we need to. My familiar's still in there. I can keep a watch and see which direction and start running.
Let's at least check out above just first to see.
Yeah.
And then above or to the sides, or where are you going?
I'm interested in above.
It's going to take a better part of the day to walk around where the cliff face is.
I can fly.
Okay.
How tall do you think it was?
The cliff face?
Yeah.
It's about 50 feet.
Yeah, you can go ahead and get up there.
Do you want invisibility for you?
And
I mean, they're all inside as far as we see. None of them are walking
Unless we're
outside.
not seeing their scouts.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind, the longer we wait here, the more chance that nilbog's going to appear, like they did before.
Yeah, that's fair.
You didn't know we were.
Oh, sounded like it was directed at us.
No.
If they could be coming for us.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a general warning.
they know that we're here. They just don't know that we're here right now.
They don't know that we're after a location.
Yeah.
But they suspect we might come.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, Oliver, go check it out. See if you can find another entrance.
We'll stay back in the tree.
So much so, take the song. Do good. Bardic inspiration.
Also, make sure that wherever, if we're not specifically scouting, that we're not standing like directly in front of the entrance, because we know that they go out during the day and about the town.
Yeah.
So we don't know when they're gonna try to leave.
I'm circling back the trees back off
Off to the left, to the right,
back from behind the barn.
behind the barn,
Back
back
down
that
the
way.
trees.
Okay.
Where you can still have maybe at least a shot on the tree.
Okay. So were you invisible or no?
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and take that visibility. Yes.
Okay. You fly up, and you, as you're looking around the cliff top, go ahead and give me a perception check.
And that is 21.
Okay. You don't find any evidence of anything, any entrance on top.
Right? And I don't see any scouts on top of there either. or anything.
Not that you can see.
Okay. I go ahead and slowly but surely relay that to the party down. Going down.
Okay.
I don't think I can concentrate on the invisibility spell and look through my familiar's eyes. Sure. But I can at least keep in contact with my familiars, so if there's anything that changes, I'll let you know. Anything that moves in.
Want to shoot around it just to see? Since you can fly so well? Or how much more time do you have for your flying?
I can do it for about 4 hours. And then it just knocks out for the rest of the day.
Okay. And what's your and your visibility lasts an hour?
Yeah.
And he's only spent what?
He's spent like 10, because you have to go searching out there. He's about a half hour as he's searching up there looking for an entrance.
Okay. I'm trying just the last half hour of your visibility to see off to the side. You want to try the right hand side? We're already on the left hand side. We can look around on the left hand side.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
So you guys, you're on the left hand side of it. I know. Okay. So as you say, you're facing me. This is the entrance.
Yep.
This is the barn.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are off this way.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want him to check that way.
We're going to check to the left.
Okay. Well, you guys keep your perception check.
18.
18. What's your passive? Just out of curiosity.
14.
Okay.
Yeah.
You notice that the coast of trees to the right side, it gets really thick in one area. As you're looking back there, you can definitely see it looks like these trees were put there in a not so random way to disguise a part of the wall. It's grown over with weeds and brush, not brushes, but weeds and vines and overgrowth, but there's definitely something there.
Okay. Can I go ahead and take a closer look, see if I can see through the shrubbery? I'm not trying to damage it or go hambo on it. I just want to see if I can see through the shrubbery.
No, you see it. This is a section of the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's not like a doorway or anything?
You're not. There's something there. You're just not sure what. You have to spend some more time doing this.
Okay, before I do that, I'd like to go back to the place. So that's the only thing I've seen so far?
Yes, this section of wall that's hidden very cleverly and clearly in this coast of trees. Like, unless you were looking as closely as you were, and looking for know that you're trying to look for another way in, you would notice this.
Okay, so with that, I go ahead and fly back over to the group and relay that.
Okay.
So, is that where we want to go after them? Go try and check out this little side entrance?
Possible side entrance.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's worth it so we can use it now.
Sure.
Okay.
Winter, does that sound good with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I pull my familiar back to our side and try to scout this direction?
Yeah.
I'll leave them where he is for
I'll
now.
say leave them so we can watch them like a little alarm. Yeah.
Okay.
See if anybody comes out.
Then I will probably position the bat so that it's still down the hallway with the door, the cracked door where I heard them
So
playing
on the right side.
But like enough where they can look down the hallway or into that big room.
And what's the target vision range?
It's blind sight is 60 feet and it has advantage of wisdom checks for perception and it has perception 11. I think it should be higher for that.
It wouldn't be able to see the other hallway.
I'm not looking necessarily to see the other hallway so much as if people come from that hallway, I might be able to see where you're going to pass by. I'm just trying to get a spot where I can get as much potential hearing range for movement.
Okay.
That's my hang this is like,
Yeah, like really.
Like on the ceiling,
like,
Not on the ceiling, but like high up on the wall.
Yeah.
And if here's something that might be something, then I'll have it like fly across the room to check. But
Okay. All right.
So you guys are sneaking all the way around.
It's very early at night at this point.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was late afternoon by the time you guys got out here.
Oh, because it took us travel time.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That's why I asked if you guys left first thing in the morning. Yeah. So, it's at this point it's very much of the night. It's a thankfully moonless night still. You guys work your way all the way around. Oliver shows you where the closest trees are, and everybody give me a perception check or an investigation check. Your choice.
Way ahead.
25.
That's my third 19 in a row.
Nice.
So that's 26.
That means
I got 11.
The two of you find it almost simultaneously. There it is.
No.
Do we still have winner?
No, he's still there.
Yeah, you guys just flipped out for a second.
Okay, yeah. So you guys find it. The two of you find it. What was your perception check there, Winter?
21.
Yeah. The three of you find it all simultaneously. You find a stone that if you press a certain stone in, it looks like you press it in, and part of the wall detaches into a doorway. However, this doorway is only this tall.
You think you're looking at me?
You gonna fit a big man? Or...
Can I get in it?
Yeah, you can get in. I mean, it's good wide.
But I'm more worried about the axe.
Wide.
It's wide. It's just this tall.
I'll just go last. How about that? Boy, I'm
Barely fit a calf.
I'll wait.
You go first, and the rest of us all get a view of that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
I second.
I want a more short.
Takes
Combat kill.
Yeah.
Is it the combat kill?
The combat kill. Yeah. Okay. What's your guys' who's going first? Let me ask this.
Anyone got dark vision? Okay.
I can't remember if I do or not. Oh, I'm half out. I've got
Okay. All
Alright,
right.
mine's 60.
I guess I'll go.
What's yours too?
For my
Okay, like, was it 60 or 30 feet?
Some senses bottom
60
feet.
Okay, so either one of us can go first.
Alright, so one of you go first, the other stays behind to make sure we don't get, trapped back there.
Okay, I will stay in the back. Whoever's in front of me, I'm going to keep a hold on.
That'll be our round.
So I probably got, I got my hand in here.
On your.
In case I need to, pop into the familiar, I want to make sure I got hold of something.
It's not my kill.
Nice. Anyways,
I'm behind you, little man. Oh, wait, what about Winter? Winter, where you stationed at?
based on where everybody else is, it sounds like you're in the middle.
So where is everybody?
Everybody's crawling into crouching into a passage that's only about 4 feet tall, maybe 4.5 feet tall, and about 4.5 to 5 feet wide. And that's a secret passage you guys found. And Archon's really having to crouch down, practically crawl. And
Very uncomfortable.
Idris, Oliver, Archon, Gasria, where are you in that?
Probably right in the center.
Okay. Okay, I figured. Alright.
Sandwich.
So, you guys are.
And she's a cat. She's got a couple of people.
Do you have dark vision, Winter?
Yes.
Awesome. Very good. You, Idris, as you're looking down, you notice that
the room opens up towards the end of the hallway. I didn't say it gets taller, I just said it opens up.
Oh.
Okay. Opens up.
Yeah.
To what? Just like flat.
Not like as you're looking, you can see the room, the hallway opens up like at the end. Like there's room there, not straight hallway. If that makes sense. It's not a passage. Doesn't look like it's another passage. It just looks like it lines up out there.
Okay.
Based on where we are in the wall and what I know about the layout of the main entrance, I don't have any idea where this might connect, or is it like, I don't know. Okay. Thought I'd ask.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep on going forward. Try to whisper to the group and say, like, it's gonna open up.
Okay.
I can try to look back to make sure nothing behind.
Did you leave the door open?
Could we close it from the inside?
Was there an obvious switch that we could find?
There's actually a handle there to be able to pull the door shut.
What does it look like the door open? Like from, is it obvious there's a door here when it's open?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll shut it.
Okay.
Sorry, human.
All right. You get down there, and it does open up into, including the hallway portion, a 15-foot by 20-foot wide area. There is a hallway going directly left at the very end of it. But you look here, and you're seeing cloaks that are sized for somebody about yay tall. They're hooded cloaks. They're dark in color. You see weapons that are all tarnished with age. There's cobwebs everywhere here. And the only thing you notice that is not tarnished or look that aged, and the craftsmanship of these things looks absolutely fantastic, is a hand axe that's sitting up there that does not look like it is aged.
Hey, you want to see this magic?
Detect magic with the wand.
Bing! Yes, it is a magical one.
Let's go magic.
Just magic. I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's.
Do you want to just grab this and hope it's not cursed, or do you want me to sit down for 10 minutes?
Give me 2 seconds.
Before we do that, can we go ahead and get some lights in here? Like, it doesn't look like anyone's been here for a good long while.
I do not have a list.
Transmutation.
Well, can we see the end of this room? Is it clear we're alone in here?
Yeah, it's clear you're alone, but there's a hallway that goes off left.
Is it not like a door being shut or anything?
Listen for a second, see if we hear good wave voices down the hall.
Give me a perception check.
Everybody.
Yep. Ouch.
13. I got a 10.
You're not hearing anything. What's your perception check, Winter?
I'm laughing. Mine was the highest.
26.
Woohoo! Thank God.
Okay. You hear absolutely nothing. And you are sure, Winter, that there is nobody anywhere near you guys right now.
Alright, so yeah, we can light a torch.
Neat.
Do you want me to sit and identify this for 10 minutes?
Is that going to cast a spell slot, or is that...
No, I can do it ritually. It might take you 20 minutes to double check.
No, it's 10 minutes for
But I think that the cast spell itself might require 10 minutes.
No.
No?
Ritual casting takes a minute.
No, but like you spend an extra 10 minutes
Oh,
on
yeah,
the spell.
10 minutes.
So it's like if a spell, like 5 minutes takes an hour, so to cast it ritually is an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Right.
So I just want to, the spell is a minute, so it'll take me 11 minutes.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
It is a +1 hit axe.
Cool.
Who wants it? Anybody?
You think we have like the right
I have a hand axe, so it's a plus
Do you have a melee weapon?
I have a +1 right here.
Oh right, that's the my family's ranger.
My axe is a range.
It is strength based. Alright.
Go ahead.
Hand axe?
I'm always trying to sell it.
I think it's. That's a great question. I have no idea.
I think it's more strength.
I think it's about right now.
Okay.
It's kind of a range.
Is there anything else in this chamber that's magical?
Melee, slashing, light throw.
Yes. The cloaks.
Oh, they're magical?
Yes.
Oh,
What they
can I
got?
know what's cool magic? How many of them?
You have one for each of your party, coincidentally.
Again, they're not sized for you, but it's abjuration magic.
I believe with identify I have to cast it again.
Do we want to keep on wasting time and have you identify? Because that's fine with me.
But to be fair, how many cloaks are there?
There's like 6.
That might be more than. Let's spend another 11 to cast, so I'll spend another 11 minutes identifying. I'm going to assume all the cloaks act the same, so.
They look the same.
Yeah, so I'm going to just choose a random one and cast identify.
Functionally, it's a cloak of elf kind.
Does that do again?
Gives you advantage on stealth checks.
It's like camo.
This is definitely not elven design.
Is it? It's dwarven kind?
Does this require a two then?
No, they do not.
Let's take them on.
He just looks like a one of those snap-on hoodies kind of deal.
Wear a handkerchief.
Yeah, like a cow.
He has a sock.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really. As you put it on, it resizes for you. It's magic. Magic stuff resizes for you.
Magic.
However, again, this is strange craftsmanship. Very strange craftsmanship. Very well made, but it's
Functions as a cloak of elf.
functions clothed off.
Well, here's the bad news though. I already have protection on them. So I don't know if I want to take them off.
You gave my cloak protection to somebody.
That was me. Hence why I have the 20 ace.
Right.
Okay. I like that cloak of elf kind.
Could hold on one for you.
Oh, we already got 6, so yeah.
Winter, do you want to cloak of elf kind?
I've already got one.
Okay.
So you want to ask the requirement for attunement on this?
Does it say it requires attunement? Oh, never mind. No, that it does require attunement. I'm sorry. I did not think they did. I apologize.
No, I'm already full. So.
Yeah, I have it on protection, so I'm not going to use it either because I need the protection.
So now basically we just got 6 cloaks of elf behind and none of us one.
So maybe Avery.
Yeah, so you can bag a hole in.
You put it on there.
Good.
She's got a magic.
Did you all put the hand axe?
I can also put the hand out.
Yes, I can't use them, so no use to me.
So
I took the hand.
Oh, you did? Okay.
we're gonna be rich after this. If these are like actually made by the dwarves, it's gonna be good.
Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep them if we ever want to go on a stealth mission and then turn them.
Definitely agree.
I mean, at least we want to have stealthy people.
To attune, you need a long rest, right? Or short rest?
Short rest. Do we want to switch over from our protection to this, or do we know that we're going to get loud at some point? Just want to go over it?
I think by the time we make it to where people are going to see us, it's not going to matter. That makes sense.
Sure. If we were trying to keep a total no presence.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Also, again, I really like the look of protection. It gives me +1 to every save.
Yes.
And more class.
Okay. Cool. All right. Are we camping out this room?
If we want to take a long rest here, I can cast Tiny Hut.
Oh, so this is a short rest.
I just need a short rest to get all my spells. Middle of the night now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it's going to be dark no matter where we go. So it doesn't matter.
I've got all but 1 spell used, so I'm good to keep going.
Yes,
Thank you. I just need a short rest so I can get bardic inspiration. Yeah. Okay. So short rest.
Then you
Well, we could say that you short rested while I started identifying.
Sure. Yeah.
In that case, I might then spend another 20 minutes to verify that at least 2 of the other cloaks are also the same, just because I've got time. I don't need a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. The other 2 are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the other 2 that you identify are.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we just keep on gunning it down the other hallway, but can we take off that torch or do you still need it?
I think we could have to see a generalization of the room.
So we stuff that will lead like the same order we were earlier.
I just think we're going to hold on to his cloak or
Did
something.
anybody check out the other weapons at all?
You said they were tarnished.
Yeah, they're tarnished. I didn't know.
What kind of weapons were there?
None of them popped up magical, right?
Huh?
None of them popped up
No.
magical, right? Yeah, where is there?
You have short swords, you have battle axes, other hand axes, and things of that nature. No real ranged weapons other than hand axes. Did we need to determine how hand axes work?
They're white front weapon if you want.
Is that strength based? So that's strength based.
Do any of these weapons have any sort of interesting markings on them that, like, basically, if this
Very
is,
intricate carving.
I'll probably grab one of each set and dump in the bag, like, just because of the history. Yeah, she's kind of a history nerd, so.
Museum.
So I'll put like battle axe and
Just very assorted dwarven weapons.
Yeah.
Especially the tarnished ones.
Put, like,
Or you want me to put a number down?
I want to know how many and what.
do we have a bag of
Yeah, he does.
I say one of each type.
So a warhammer, a battle axe, a short sword,
And X.
There's a suspicious part of me that's like, I don't want to disturb ghosts that take too much, you know?
okay,
Yeah,
got
warhammer, battle axe,
and great axe.
No, no great axes.
Just-
No, battle axe. Battle axe, hand axe, warhammer. There was one other I said. Oh, short sword.
Are there any markings on the walls of this room?
No.
I'm definitely keeping an eye out for that.
Is there any, like, outside, like, a type of room, armory?
Any type of special
shields.
Yes, there is actually a shield there.
Okay.
They had tarnished it. But yeah, and these have like the shields are facing like where you would just grab, put your arms in.
Yeah.
Are you flipping around to see?
Yeah.
You see a very familiar symbol there.
I don't know if I can tell it's wrong.
It is.
Oh.
Does it talk?
Only the shields have it?
As far as when he pulls this out, yeah, he turns around like
Does it talk, though?
the tree, right? It's the tree with the stars.
Make it talk.
Somebody, I think, actually did the. I drew a really poor version of it. I think somebody actually did a nicer one. It was sacrifice. Yeah, no.
So this
And I'm probably gonna head out real quick.
All right. We'll see you next time.
All right, see y'all later. Good luck.
So Winter is going to be staying at this point to make sure you guys have an exit if you need.
He's the doorman.
Man, so the last part of Rush still wants to fight. Great.
I mean, at 8:30, we could technically try to call it and we're going to do it now, but
I mean,
We're already in, like, the heart of this.
Yeah.
I'm good with keeping
Yeah, let's
it.
keep it moving.
Okay. You go to the end of the hallway and you see what looks like the back of the door that you guys came in at. It looks very similar to the back of it. There's a handle to be able to, and it looks like the door pushes out.
I'd like to press my ear up against the door and see if there's any, like, noise or bubbling in
You
there.
use a perception check.
Hold my back to the move.
No.
Prestige 17.
17. You don't hear anything.
Ooh.
Alright. You didn't hear anything he said?
And accept.
Alright, want to keep it moving?
I'm gonna go ask. I'm not gonna go into my bathroom. I'm gonna ask my dad to check by that one door where people talking to see the talking stuff.
No.
They're still talking.
Still talking. But it's a different set of voices.
Okay, that makes me wonder if that might be where those people are ours.
Maybe, yeah. So open up the door
And if I, get my rapier ready just in case there's someone sleeping on the other side of the
You open the
door.
door. The moment you open the door, the stench of rotting flesh hits your face. I need everybody to give me a con save. Nope.
That's for your pubes. That's a 4.
Constitution takes a second?
Yeah.
11.
You're fine. What'd you get, Oliver?
15.
You're fine. You guys start retching a little. You open the door, you see into the room that looks like you're in a temple of some kind, but piled in the center are massive bodies that have been sitting there rotting for Falconora only knows how long. But where you are, as you kind of open, you kind of try to cover your face right now. You see you're right next to a dais, and on the dais is an altar that seems to have been defaced at this point. and kind of looking, you see on the wall a face and a little tower on the wall. But the smell is horrendous. There is a door. I mean, it's really wide hall. It's 25 feet wide, and it's a good
Taller from a boy stand up there.
55 feet long, and it is, it's easily 12 feet tall. But the smell is just horrible. The pile of bodies in the center is just.
Do you notice if there's any, the facing, is there any like iconography that put in there?
How is this, the symbol itself, is it carved, is it painted, and then how is it?
It's a bas relief. Bas relief. You know where it's like carved into the stone.
So is the facing like carved over the?
Yeah, like gouged, chiseled, parts of it chiseled away.
But no other symbol has been placed over it.
I know.
What kind of bodies are we talking here? Like,
You can go to get closer and you get another con save.
yeah.
Also, doesn't the one protection also give you all safety +1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
21, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, you're able to kind of cover your nose and get up closer, and you see strange, very like wide, broad-chested, bearded creatures that look like they would fit through that door just fine.
What would I need to make to figure out what kind of race this is?
History check and roll high.
Wait, do I still have your bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I give it to you.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I talked. Yeah, I heard about it.
I think it's really safe to assume what they are right now, based on all the context clues.
So you reminded us just what I had.
14 now.
My assistant.
You are busy retching. You're in no position to. The two people that would probably have the best chance of knowing are retching. Give me another con save, two of you.
9.
12. While they're doing this, I'm moving to the double doors and listening.
It's not a double door, it's a single door.
Single door.
And you do notice that on the opposite wall of where you came in, where the secret door was, there is a door that goes that way. So as you're coming in from the secret door, there's all the altar, the relief, and on the other side there's a door over there, a stone door. Just small, or it's like a normal sized door. I mean.
I'm going to take my cloak and like turn around on me,
Okay.
stuff some of the incense I've got for the Find Familiar spell into the hood of it, and like tie it around my mouth.
Okay, you roll your stance as advantage.
So I can roll another one now?
Yes.
Wait, what did you do?
I put incense in my hood and put it over my face, so I can smell anything else the plague gone around.
Candle cast mask.
That's a nat 19, so 21.
21, yeah, you're able to get through.
That's a 419 on that dice.
Okay, I do dangling piece of cotton.
Come on,
Yes.
she is the man.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll that advantage.
How high up is the Valinor symbol, the wall?
So it literally takes up the entirety of that 5 foot wide.
How tall does it go up though?
Oh, it goes up and then it breaks out about 15 feet wide with the tree and the stars above it. What'd you get? With advantage?
Oh, 3, I got 36.
Oh, poor
I'm still trying to essentially get away from this.
How did the sailor have? You should have put the stomach back.
Why? I'm on the sea.
This is the smell of this
Just saying.
dwarfs any fisherman's pier.
Got him.
I got a 17 perception when I went to the large door to listen.
Going to the large door at the end of the hallway, listen, you're not hearing anything. But based on the thickness of the stone door that you just came in,
Yeah.
it'd be hard to hear just about anything.
Sure.
I don't know that I'd be able to finish what I'm trying to do, but since everyone else is inspecting, I still try. I'm tall enough to do it. She's going to summon her quill
Okay.
I don't know what colors associated with tower. Like white or yellow, I assume.
Yeah, the yellow, gold yellow.
I can change the color of the pen, and then I'm going to. I can't fix the symbol, but I can trace the lines so that it's clear what the symbol is to the facing. I'm going to start trying to do that.
Okay.
And as much as I can, we'll try to reach all.
Okay. You also notice that the altar, all of the altar has been faced in much the same way. The altar is very low, like you would expect for a normal altar to be sitting about maybe about here, about 4 feet. This is sitting about maybe 3 feet.
Oh, that thing that wasn't covered in bodies?
The altar?
Yeah.
No, this is the center of the floor is covered in bodies.
Oh, well then I probably worry about the altar then first, so then I can actually reach it.
Okay.
And probably try to subtle it out.
Okay. What next?
Yeah, I guess we're going to check out the other door. Everybody's ready to go together.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wait. Oliver just walked in here, smelled something terrible, we all left him.
But then he came back to us.
He was lying to me.
You can't see it.
How did I expect the body? God damn it.
Well, because he left the
Somebody, yeah.
Don't light a torch in here.
Somebody would have had to light a torch. Who did it?
Yeah, I got somebody.
Yeah, okay, so which one of you has torches? Do you have torches
Oh,
on
look
you?
at me.
I'm imagining inspecting the body by sight and touch alone. I'm like, yes, it feels like pudding.
Man, so really.
I have a torch left.
Okay, so you guys have a single torch in the room. You're able to see things.
Did they all look murderers as heck, or?
Oh, it looks like they all died in combat.
Oh, okay, cool. It's about fair.
Does it look like? Well, how recent could I guess this happened?
Give me a medicine check.
If he's 13.
13. You've got no clue, but based on decomposition, more than a week.
More than a week. Yes.
That's pretty reasonable.
I said more than a week.
When I'm done with what I'm doing, I'll probably check.
So I can guess about.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
16.
Based on the smell in the room, decom, golly, it has to be months.
But still, that's more than I expected. I was expecting it to have been, these people who have been dead here for like hundreds of years.
Well, with the
These things were alive recently, though.
Yes.
Yeah, the research footprints and all that.
I wonder if there's any survivors like came from
Yeah, let's keep on looking around.
Okay.
That's smaller door.
Smaller door, open it. You walk and see what looks like it was maybe a rectory.
What?
A rectory?
For the direction kind of repairs for
For
certain.
all that stuff. And it looks like it's been relatively untouched. It looks like it's been tossed, but it doesn't appear to be anything of value that you can tell.
like someone searched.
Yeah. Exit.
Huh?
Exit.
No.
I wonder if I can out of that room.
Okay.
And then walk around the rest of the room.
What's your passive perception?
11.
Okay.
But I'm actively searching.
Okay.
I'm trying to actively search right now.
Okay, give me your perception check.
Well, let me be more specific about this. Because of the fact that this particular room that was used for preparation was tossed, my automatic suspicion is that there is something someone is looking for to potentially unlock something. Like, I basically think there might be a secret compartment or a hidden door or something in here. So I'm looking for either that or what they were looking for to potentially unlock something.
Look for a bookcase.
So,
Go ahead and give me an investigation or perception check.
investigation. 11. Wait, 13, sorry.
No,
Still, not great.
you're not finding anything.
I'll explain my suspicion while I'm looking.
You said you were in there doing it? You roll with advantage.
Yeah, that's 15.
Okay.
So just looking around here, there's a bunch of junk
And nothing in the room is reading magical in the bigger room.
No, you see torn up books. You see blankets. I mean, the stuff looks
How torn up are the books? Like, can I potentially try to read a page from it?
like they're
Just a random
more shredded. You find a bit of a page. You see a script you don't recognize.
Comprehend languages.
Burn yourself one?
No, I have the staff charming to allow me to have charmers command or comprehend languages up to 10 times. Now, when I hit 10, I might blow my staff up though.
Sure. Okay. All right. Yeah. And you see, and then the priest. That's it. Scrap that you find.
So looking through the rest of the scraps, I'm assuming these are holy books.
Yeah.
No, like
you do see a mention. Yeah, you do see a mention of the name. Valinor.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah.
the dwarves are, I can only assume the dwarves are a big fan of Valinor. Way back when they.
That explains why there's not many of them, because she,
No, that was,
Well, there were
many alive recently, months.
but I mean before that. I wonder if these were some of the last or something. I mean,
So originally, forgotten God.
So from my understanding, they're mythical. No one's seen them for like thousands or hundreds of thousands of years. They just happen to be here, near this. How far was the town again from our location?
The town, like a little more than half a day's journey on foot.
So I'm trying to understand, how has no one ever seen if they're that close? Could they have just appeared somewhere? I'm trying to wrap my head around that little situation there. I don't know why.
We might have to answer that later, but I do see the connection. It's kind of odd.
As far as you guys are concerned, the townspeople don't go to that forest.
Still, though, they would have to leave the temple in order to get, like, provisions, food, supplies, and all that. Someone may have seen
we don't know
that.
that.
Do we understand the existence of the epic book? Is that another thing in this world?
You have no idea.
So, ask the hammer.
Give me a history check.
That's going to be 10.
No, yeah, like you. I mean, based on the lore that you know of dwarves, I mean, they're supposed to have these great underground kingdoms, but
That's mythology. It's what I know.
yeah.
What's tradition, what's fact?
Yeah, okay. How they connected, I don't know, but let's go into that later. Let's still try to go find these other things.
Let's take a couple scraps to take her, just,
Okay.
I want to study this script later.
Okay. So you grab just enough scraps to kind of get an idea of an alphabet or
Give
something.
me like a book's worth of scraps, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Do I have bars down here on my messenger stone?
No. I think message is the message blocked by a certain amount of.
Yeah, sure. I can check for you. You can cast a spell from solid objects you're familiar with the target has beyond the barrier. Oh, yeah. Magical silence, 1 foot of stone, on one show comment at all, 3 feet of wall. Doesn't have to follow a straight line, travel for either around corners of 2 openings.
So yeah, at this point,
I'm trying to send a message out to the spine master and see if we can get one of the others or to look more into this situation. But well, as soon as we get out of this, I want to immediately do that. Get a
Sure, yeah. Keep going. At the big door.
okay, go to the big door.
Slowly
Give me a stealth check.
push it out, right? Is it out or in?
It is. This one is it pulls in.
Or else you're doing, like, are we behind him, or are we, like, running around the room on our own right now?
Figure it out together. 16.
16. As slow as possible, and you're greeted by a 5 foot wide, like entryway, door entryway. You're holding the torch, right?
No, he was.
Oh,
No, I am. Yeah, he gave me.
Are you up next to them?
I'll be last. Just to see.
You.
Open the door because I thought it was pretty big, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last time I heard you do that.
No, I don't have
You're also glanced back here.
Yeah.
That
might have to be
So I'm just pulling it open and then stepping back.
And it's just dark for you.
What do I see?
You see it's a 5-foot wide like entryway for the door. You see a 10-foot hallway, and then another 5-foot wide entryway to another door, and then the hallway is 10 feet that goes left and right for you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That would hard to be very suspicious.
This isn't at the 2. Oh, okay, no, this is separate. Okay.
You also notice that in this hallway, there's bodily, obviously it's been days, of what looks to be dwarves, what you can only assume are dwarves, fighting next to humans against some creatures, and you see the symbol of war standing there at the other end. And the symbol of Valinor on the other side.
Wait. These guys have a lot of history fighting war, but I guess they just never know how to fight famine, which is what's coming to take over.
Avery's gonna be pissed.
Wait,
She's smiling at me like that.
Avery, if Avery was here, Avery would be so angry right now.
No, that's the thing. We're gonna talk her on the boat. We're gonna be like, so here's all the stuff you missed. She's gonna throw it.
I'm gonna probably regret this, but maybe nothing. I'd like to check one of the dead bodies for a tattoo.
Okay.
I just want to take a look at that.
Give me an investigation check.
Nat 20.
You go through and you're checking one of the bodies, and you see what looks to be runes tattooed on there. Nothing that you recognize the script of.
Okay, because I was putting 2 and 2 together. Because wait, could Ward like raise feel like they did the fight with him, or?
Do you alert anyone else we found?
Yes, I go ahead and relay my information toward the party.
I would like to take a look at that room because comprehend language should still be up. And if it's language, I want to read it.
It is a language, but for some reason, comprehend language is not getting it.
It's not enough.
I'm gonna make a note of the room in my book and just look at
You've
it.
seen the script before.
What is it?
Same script that's in Avery's home.
Look.
Celestial? Or was it
It's never, they use celestial characters, but it's not celestial.
strange combination.
Yeah. It's kind of how, like, there's. Yeah. Like the whole idea of using your draconic letters.
Yeah. Well, again, I take note of the symbol, and when we get back to Avery, I might look through the book and try to compare symbols there.
Okay.
Okay, so instead of finding what I was hoping not to find, we're good.
Okay. Alright, by grouping up together, we're going down this hallway?
Okay, yes, onward.
Back to
Onward.
Take us to that torch.
So you look left, look right. To the left, there's a set of double doors, about 20 feet to the left. Set of double doors, 25 feet to the right, and then of course a single door across the hall.
Sorry, I'm glad Idris is walking to the front with, I assume, your hand on his shoulder, and then Archon's hand on your shoulder, and then my hand on Archon's shoulder. There's a line!
And
Put the blind people in the
And
middle.
Ingrid is standing back in the room.
These are going
Yeah, she's holding the door.
That is
So we're
hilarious.
going across the hall, left or right.
Can we just look
Peek around the corner. Yeah, peek around the
That's what I'm saying. Peeking around, you see that.
Do we hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
Does everybody want to jump in on this?
I'm
Here.
Yeah, you can hear. Yeah.
I got 18.
my attention behind us.
27. No, not 27. 21.
21. Dirty 20. You hear something coming from your right, the double doors to the right. It's got to be rather loud, you're guessing, based on the stone doors, the thickness of these doors. But you can't make out what it is.
Did anybody else hear it?
No, just the two of you.
Is that something we want to deal with?
Do the stones look like what I've seen on the other entrance?
The stone doors to the right have a symbol of Valinor on them, and it opens and splits the symbol in half, kind of thing. The doors to the left have look like two dwarves holding a shield and a battle axe. Like the battle axe is kind of standing on the ground. You got their palm on top of it. On either side, again, broadleaf on both sides of the door.
But it doesn't look like the other side of that double door I saw on the other side.
You have no way of
Well, I mean, unless there was sound coming from the other, like from the here, so we're not that close yet.
And we didn't hear anything from the door.
Across the hallway, right?
No.
Alright, how about we check the door across the hallway first? And hearing nothing, I would like to attempt to open it.
Okay. Go ahead and are you trying to open it quietly, guys? Okay, get self-check.
I'm so great at these.
I'm a 9.
I was waiting for the nat one.
Everybody's like,
Oh, what's going on, you guys? There's nothing to worry about here.
and you are greeted with a hallway.
10, 15, 20, 25. 25 foot long hallway that opens up into a large room. From your vantage point, you can see what looks to be like a table and maybe the end of a small platform. You're not sure.
That was the door with the Valamur symbol on it?
No, that's the double doors right where they heard noise from. This is the door across the hall.
This is not the door.
Going into the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see nothing here. I don't want to go down yet. I'm going to check out the entranceway that's to the left that didn't have noise coming from.
Okay.
So that's the roof of
The two dwarves with the shields. Okay. All right.
I'm just holding both of them in the middle of this chamber.
The door's got an acne. For stealth.
Your bat's like, here's something.
Stop. Have that fly and see if it's the door that
It is. This is the double doors to the north that you have seen.
Hi.
Oh, the main double doors at the end of the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut those. Okay.
I'm gonna stop and go back to my bat's vision, hand it the toll, and I'll fall over and fly around and check the status of the doors. Other doors.
No, nothing's changed.
So there's still those two potential guards and that one cracked door.
Yeah.
And everyone else appears to be either asleep or not actively making noise.
Correct. At least nothing you can hear.
I'm not here.
Yeah, okay, I relay that. We've got two people that could potentially hear us open the door. Other than that, they're probably pretty good.
So maybe shut this door and go check out that noise disturbance. Check out the common door. Yeah. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm concerned that whatever's in there is really loud. So do we want to deal with the really loud thing that's currently trapped behind the door?
That's also probably the cause of all those bodies in the other room.
Or that's probably the goblins, frankly, but or we want to take care of the potentially still sleeping goblins.
I mean, you're confident enough to go silently killing the other goblins before we go take on this big noisy thing? I mean, don't think they'll good. I'd be willing to go down at least the hallway and see if we get an idea
Of how many or what's in there.
and see if we might be able to hear it more clearly.
We could also
Not open the door, but see if we can hear it a little better. Even closer. We can at least go listen better and see if we can hear distinct noises.
Okay.
I was going to say, if we didn't want to try to fight the goblins in a moment, we could also try to open the big doors and then stick something into the stone or underneath it so it can't be opened anymore. Create another choke point.
Yeah, sure.
But let's go check out the other door.
Which door are you looking at now?
Heard noise.
Where you heard the loud noise from?
See if we can determine what it might be.
Okay. Listening at the door, go ahead and give me another perception check. The two of you who roll high gives me an advantage.
Is this investigation as well, or?
No, just perception, listen.
15.
18. 23.
Am I rolling two?
Yeah.
18.
It sounds like screaming.
Like human screaming, animal screaming.
You just hear screaming. Abject pain screaming. And you hear a guttural. Dance, little one, dance.
Guys, I'm liking less and less of this plan.
So you roll explain that to us. Let's take it now, or it's going to inhabit other things, so unless we start going killing the other things.
I can't help but remember when we were at the off-site location and we heard screaming and ran downstairs and jumped the gun a little bit. As much as I don't want whoever's in there to be in pain, we should probably do everything else first.
Okay. Sounds like he actually has live hostages in there.
Hopefully they'll stay alive and we're done. Is there any sort of gap under the door? None at all?
These rooms have, whoever it is, let's say 2 good people. Are you sure you're okay with leaving them? I'm okay with leaving them.
Yeah. At this current moment, I think we need to better prepare ourselves and see what else we can find first. Deal with the smaller problems, then deal with the big one. Basically.
I'm happy to talk.
What we could do is we could put something in front of the door, keep them from opening it while we deal with the nilbog, and
Is it open in or out? The door.
The door.
Okay.
if they can't get through this door, we could always go around the other side to tackle them. So if we block this door, we can deal with this problem now.
Well, we still got the next side.
Yeah, so we had door across from hallway from like where we were at the first entrance, and then there was the other entrance that you're back to this from.
What I'm saying is we can block that doorway. If we find some way to stop them from opening that doorway, that even if they hear us messing around, they'll have to go all the way around to come find us if they even know about that entrance. And then
they have to deal.
yeah, it'll be a lot of time at my point.
One hair.
Yeah. I mean, if we feel obliged, like we have to go take this thing out now, here, all we know is doing harm to something, that is fine with me. I think the idea of like going and taking other things out quietly was the other proposition. Plus, we know this thing hops around. Like that's what we determined, right, from magic, that this thing was hopping around, including hobgoblins. As opposed to if we keep it ignorant of what's going on to its forces. I don't know if it has that much of a magical connection to like sense when it's in peril. But like taking it out now, I feel like is a little bit mute of a point because then it's just going to alert everybody else that it's being attacked.
And if they come near us, you can just body hop again and again, so on and so forth.
Strategically, that gives Sounder to deal with everyone else, but Archon wants to take out the guy in there.
Archon, I understand.
We understand your situation here, bud, but we're gonna have to.
It's very good at things. We're going to be able to save these things if we take care of the other things. To me, it sounds like it's just dancing. It doesn't sound like it is. It's
I'll tell you what, let's have a warm up before we start hitting the gym, buddy.
being tortured. It might be mental torture versus physical torture. I mean, I'm not paying for therapy here, but I mean, I'd rather have like all my limbs rather opposed to being like I'm thinking about why I love my mom so much. A little bit more.
So, Chris,
Here's another idea. We get that other door open, again, stop it so that only one at a time can come through. Simultaneously attack both sides.
Like split up the party and let's attack us.
Only across the room. Because, like, okay, let's say we crack that door, I stand back 30 feet and just shoot whoever's come through.
I'm listening to you. I'm not even looking at you. Really. My hands are kind of on the door.
Okay.
Like I'm listening to you, but at the same time I'm focused on what's going on.
So,
Give me another perception check.
if there's only a door in there, we can take it.
23, 20.
It's easy
You're
to
hearing it, you're hearing screams, and it's a language you don't recognize.
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead.
Okay, well,
I mean, persuasion check maybe. Yeah.
He's not angry yet. He's
I'm not
not
raging yet.
Yeah.
I could possibly be talked out of it.
Big man, can you just hold on for a second?
Nice, it's
No, no, against the persuasion.
Gonna make it an insight.
You have assistance.
Yeah,
But I
you
had-
have advantage.
I want to assist, but in the way of saying, help me, like, prop this door open and help you do this.
It's gonna be 28.
The good of the many outweigh the good of few.
Alright, so I'm starting to see the reasoning.
Okay.
Or the party reasoning.
For now.
Drop my hand in the door.
Yeah.
I know. I feel you. I don't like it. But okay. Okay.
So are we going after them, or are we doing two problems? I think we can take both at the same time.
Let's go after. Forest. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to separate like in a smart way. So say one person has a good damage dealer, the other one like magically type, like physical and magical in that broad sense.
Yeah, let's just go after. Let's go after the two target. Let's go after the one target blocking up an entrance, or have somebody down the hallway just splattering them as they come into us. Is that what you're suggesting? That's real.
Sorry, I was.
Was the strategy you're asking we go take this thing down, or was the strategy you're saying like block up one hallway and have them just funnel down toward us?
Open the big doors a crack, so theoretically one or two at a time can come through. Make a big ruckus to attract them at the same time while you attack the nilbog. You guys attack the nilbog. So two of us go into the nilbog and two of us stay at the door.
But you still have that third entrance, which is across from that hallway that's across from the temple. Yeah, so there was a hallway.
There was a hallway from the temple, right? As you come out from the temple, there is a hallway, there's a doorway across the hall. This goes to a hall that opens up to a room that you guys didn't explore. Then you have double door Falmor doors that goes to, presumably, the nilbog, and the salad doors that goes to the rest of the complex.
But that tells me that so we've got where we came from, the nilbog, the rest of the complex, and then a dead end.
Well, you have no idea.
There's several doors that we haven't explored.
I also, can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
So I can summon and dismiss my familiar as an action, and it says that I can cause it to reappear in an unoccupied space within 30 feet of me. It does not say I need to have line of sight on that space.
You're going to have line of sight.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask if I could summon it inside the nilbog room.
You're making a lot of assumptions to do that.
That's true. I was supposed to ask you if I thought I could do it.
Maybe, but there's a possibility of a similar effect as
Pop in the wall.
a teleportation have.
I'm going to try it. I want to see exactly what's going on in there real quick. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try it.
Can you move here?
I'm going to let you guys know I'm going to try this though. I don't know if he'll notice a bat randomly appearing in the room.
Here we go.
I assume I'm going to roll some kind of percent check on this.
We'll see.
So I'm basically going to get right up against the door so I can just... I assume the door's not 30 feet.
Give me percentile.
I don't know if I want to roll high or low, and that's terrifying. $90.
90. And I'm assuming you're right afterwards, you're going into your familiar's eyes.
Yeah.
The room is filled with hobgoblins and bugbears, and they're all doing this to the door at the back as the nilbog. Nilbog says, "Kill it!"
Run!
And arrow flies, and that's the last thing you see here.
Yeah. We need to run right now.
Okay.
Out the back. Just run.
Sure, yeah. We'll start making our way.
And as I'm running, I'm explaining that was a fucking trap.
Okay, so you guys are running.
Yeah, to the temple, to the entrance.
Back.
Give me a
Back door.
initiative.
I'm glad I tried that.
Oh, sweet. That's
Nat 20, that's nice.
19 for me.
7. Do I have any idea of how many there were in there? There's probably on a split second.
Give me a percent check.
12.
Probably as many as this place holds.
So, like, 80 or something?
Not
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean, the room held?
No, the room beyond was good size. It was very large.
There's a large stone table in the middle. There was a dais with a throne-like fixture on the far side. That's where the nilbog was standing. There were archers lined up on the top, standing on top of the table. Everywhere else were hobgoblins in phalanx formation, and bugbears sitting there ringing the door. Like the room was filled nearly to capacity.
I don't have any concept of what that means though, because I don't know how big the door is visually, so I'm gonna guess 30 then. At least.
This is a lot.
We would have died.
There was kind of a weird thing with the fact that your bat wasn't seeing any type of movement from anything.
There was
Yeah.
easily 50 in that room.
So, for the sake of movement effect, because we ran before they opened the door to get like, how far are we from the door?
Let's see. He was right up next to the door. You were next to him.
I was at the door.
You were at the door.
Now I'm about 100 feet away.
Yeah, you wish. So you would have been maybe a few squares back from the door. Let's see. Do all of you guys, when she says run, what do you do?
Hell yeah.
Move it.
And I'm assuming you're heading towards
The back door.
the back door.
It's gonna be fun.
Comparing the Benny Hill
If
thing
you
in my
guys,
head.
if you guys were to dash, obviously do you have the ability to dash as a bonus action? Yes.
Next level.
Okay. In that case, you all can get into the room. Because you guys get surprised. Okay, so you guys get to attack first, and you can get into the room.
Like the temple,
The temple room.
with the dead bodies?
Yes, you guys can get into there, but I need to know exactly what you are doing and how you are moving. Like, here, let me draw that. Excuse me.
No, I can.
That's the big question, are we fortifying or not?
I got cunning action. I can You need a marker.
Yeah, my marker's not doing so.
It was like you said. You could have just chokehold them and just fireball them.
We can come back and do that other time. That part where we're still like that. But
We're probably gonna need reinforcements.
From who though? We have nobody to depend on. We are the reinforcements.
Or we keep waiting for them to send people to the town. We can take them off of that.
I can message the spy master again, tell him my findings and that this town is very, very much in danger.
They don't have enough people to send us.
They just finished fighting a war. They're like drains the town.
Let's get out of here with these strategies. That's why I thought, like, you're a weak person. Yeah.
I guess they didn't actually have a hostage. I guess they didn't actually have a hostage at the time.
Yep. And I did that.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just said that you did. That's what you saw.
Did I do the screaming while I was there?
Yeah.
Oh.
You just didn't identify the source of the scream.
Before you got
Oh,
You could have just tossed a quick fireball. How big is the room?
I couldn't.
It was big.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to try to fight, we can try to fortify this room and create a
So,
circle to fight.
You guys are running. I need to know where you're running to and exactly what you're doing.
so I go first.
Yep, you go first.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Straight towards, so that is my movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I am going to use the bonus or my action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Which point I am going to be at the side of the door. There you go.
And with that,
What's yours?
I'll go ahead and I'll be on his heels. I'm gonna go ahead and move, action dash, and bonus action dash to get a little further.
down into the hallway?
Yeah. So wait, is the door open? No.
Yeah.
Closed it.
No, the
Which
secret
entrance?
entrance.
The secret entrance.
Okay.
Secret entrance that's in the
That's
floor.
why I closed it right there.
Okay.
Okay. Next. What was your initiative?
6 or 7 is not good.
31. I'll hold my action. So,
Yes.
see what happens.
What are you doing, Desiree?
Running for now. But as I'm running, I'm asking, do we want to forward right here or keep running?
Run.
Okay.
Are you taking your full movement?
We were not mentally prepared for this.
Okay. What are you doing?
I assume he's coming with me, but
Do I tell if they're moving towards the door?
You feel movement again. Like the door is, like somebody's trying to start. Like you definitely hear sounds of footsteps towards the door.
here. See the marble on his face.
He's a pretty good murderer.
Live to murder another day,
Murder,
man.
not murder. I feel like I should clarify, if he was waiting to go on my turn, I think she probably would have tried to haste with him specifically. I don't know.
Don't think of it as retreating, think of it as repositioning. Repositioning.
Give me a perception check.
16 or 17.
Okay.
16.
You need to know what you're doing. Should you stay or should you go?
Do what your parents are gonna do.
I'm activating my belt with the storm crow,
Okay.
going to giant size and holding the door.
Wait, the door to that
They're trying to come out of
Astria, you get here before you realize Archon is not with you. You turn around and see him in his huge size holding the door.
I'm on run.
I don't think she's going to.
Run.
Nope.
You're staying, I'm staying here, boyo.
You died, don't run.
Yeah, so are you.
Not sure.
It's a shame.
Okay, what are you doing, Astria?
I think right now I'm not doing anything because I can't think what to do.
Okay, I need you to make a strength check.
I'm gonna hold this an attack spell for the door.
What spell? You have to tell me. No. I don't make it. And as long as you're rolling that one,
No, I rolled a natural 17, so
yes.
so 20.
You see, you're holding it, you feel the doom, doom, people trying to push the door,
Yeah.
just kind of leaning against it.
Alright, I've got it. Go. I'll meet you up front.
Well, you can't get out the other entrance except the front.
That's where I'm going.
Roll again.
I guess
We're making our way up the entrance.
26.
Okay. Okay. What are you doing, Desiree? Are you just gonna hold? What about the rest of you guys? Are you guys bouncing down the thing?
Where did they go?
I mean, hopefully you can hear me.
You don't know, you hear run.
Yeah, I will. I'll run.
I don't know that Winter would. That's the only thing I am. I'm gonna say Winter is going to trust that you guys are behind. and is going
But
to
he
leave the door
doesn't know
open.
what's going on. We just said run.
Yeah. So Winter's gonna hold the door open and yeah. Then Winter's gonna go in and run.
Give me a roll a persuasion check for me. I'm trying to figure out which direction I can do this. Or I could do this for free. Do I like do my own persuasion? I don't know how that works.
You're doing inside.
Inside.
Okay. 9.
Yep.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is
cast invisibility on him and run.
You are now invisible.
Once we're far enough, once we're far enough away, take off.
Okay.
I rolled one more strength check at a 27.
See if I can get that 20.
That she comes by and looking at her like, where's this beefy?
He's gonna meet us outside.
You're the last one. What are you doing?
I can just run. Because I think my hope is that he will go out one
Give me an
day.
intelligence check.
Oh God. 17?
17. You left the door open.
Which door though?
Both of them. In the door, the rooms that were shut off.
I'm not sure that's a problem though.
It means they know where we went.
Because there are two doors open. They don't necessarily know where we went.
A door that's shut that has been shut, and this room hasn't been used in ages, and the secret door. Both of them
I thought there were fresh corpses.
Yeah, there's. I no old corpses.
They're old.
Oh.
Okay.
They know our path. They can just follow us.
I thought there was you guys gotta get a head start.
In that case,
You guys gotta get a head
Are
start.
you pulling these doors shut behind you?
no, actually, I think now I've got a different idea. If that's the case, I made that my intelligence check.
What?
I'm gonna go to the other double doors and try to pry them open and run out that way.
So you're gonna run out this way?
To the rest of the complex?
Yeah, because last time I checked, there was nobody actively patrolling. If I'm running, they may not hear me go through. I might need a war halfway. But also, one, that way it creates confusion as to which direction we went, and also which direction he can go. As far as I know, that's unguarded for the most part. My only real concern is whether or not I can open that door myself.
Give me a strength check.
So she doubled back and went back toward everything else?
So you're going to see if you can. You already ran this way. You already ran this way. I gave you the intelligence check to see if you if you remember to pull the secret door shut behind you.
Wait, is this the actual exit?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, I thought there was a ways more than that.
Oh, yeah.
I thought there was a secret door coming into the temple. This is the temple.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I thought there was a secret entrance outside that we had shut down.
Yeah.
Yes, you had. That's the secret door all the way out here. I'm saying you guys left that door open in a room that hasn't been used, and that secret door open. I'm
There were
saying
two
you
secret
remember
doors. There was a hallway in
Do you
between.
remember? I need to shut the door.
Actually, in that case, I'm gonna yell, don't forget to shut the door and go away.
Don't forget to shut this door.
I just yell at them, whatever they take of that. My point is, I'm still going to that thing where I'm gonna go the other direction.
We get the lockup.
You already ran that way.
And now I'm saying I'm going back.
Now you're telling us to shut this door and get back to run.
Okay, well, I'm also running under the assumption that you held it for like 2 or 3 rounds or something. I don't know how many
Yes.
rounds it's been.
It's been about 20 seconds.
Okay,
You held
so
it for 20
I
seconds.
run over here and go, shh, close the door, we're going back.
You're the one closing because we are ran.
Couldn't you just use mage
Yeah,
hand?
you're the one closing.
Well, we're gonna be close to the inside and the outside, that's my point.
It has to be close from the inside.
Then I can't close it if I'm running.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. You're leaving the door open.
That's why I'm yelling at them to close it.
They're already gone.
Oh, yeah. They're gone. You stayed one round further than they did.
They're already down here and around the corner in the little.
We followed the plan.
It is what it is.
10, 9.
Fine, I go that way.
Which way?
With us.
Just follow everyone else and close the door.
Okay. All right. You shut the door. Okay. You guys are heading out around the corner. Archon.
I made that last strength check.
Yep.
And now I'll ask Beryl, this was the door that led out,
Yep.
right? I'm calling ask Beryl into this door and just, I'm in its work.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Give me a second here.
I'm headed for the main entrance.
Hopefully you don't leave footprints as a giant monster.
It's kind of fun. Kind of mad.
Okay. You are all the way through from the moment that you let go of the door. You are all the way through the second set of double doors with the doors, past the room with the 4 pillars, and like just at the very edge of exiting south past the door with the pillars.
Okay.
Okay, that's where you are. Okay,
Could you shut
the
the
door. The doors. By the time you get there, the doors open, and the doors are now open behind you. And at this point, it's again 80 feet behind you. Kill them! And you just continue to haul ass.
And again, invisible.
Yep, I know.
Can he use his action to move or a dash?
Yeah, that's what the dash.
Oh, okay.
Now I can't double that because I have 2 actions, right? 2 attacks.
No, it's 2 attacks. It's 2 attacks.
2 attacks still
For 1 action.
Yeah.
All right, you get to the outside, Archon, and there is a ward standing there in your way.
But you're invisible.
You are invisible.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? Because you have to squeeze through this door, but the ward is right on the other side. You have to squeeze through the where the portcullis was broken open. You have to squeeze through there. It's only 5 foot wide,
Yeah.
and then there's a ward literally right on the other side.
What does it look like? I'm trying to take notes. Does it look like I can barrel through it?
Is it big? Is it?
It's our size. It's the same size you are.
Oh my.
That would be attacking into the building.
And then they'd be able to see you. So you can try and jump it. If you can hack an acrobatics, I'm not too sure about that.
Give me a stealth check. You get advantage because you're invisible.
Not the one.
Ta-da!
Okay. You probably squeeze your way around the ward.
That's hilarious.
Okay. You basically do this little thing where you squeeze out and you're just kind of doing this.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the whole just kind of like trying to be this really stealthy thing.
Yeah, and he does. And that's the strange part. And which way do you go?
Straight.
You don't want to meet up with us?
Well, he's going to take the front entrance. Because that's the only way he can go right.
He's just out the front door.
Yeah.
You guys are at the back door. I assume you're opening the door.
Yep.
Okay. You guys open the door, and a few moments later, after you open the door, it's still early. Did you guys take a long rest in the night? Okay. So it's still in the night. It's still pitch. But those of you with dark vision, what's the range of dark vision? 0. Okay, you can hear the sound of as goblinoid voices, and you hear in goblin.
How far away is that side entrance from the main entrance?
Almost 100 feet.
Is it visible from here? Like, once we leave, can I see the entrance?
No, you can't. It's past your dark vision.
Right, yeah, okay.
So you're gonna tell us that that's what they're saying?
I'm pretty sure that's universal for everybody.
Yeah. Let's I'm gonna send message to Archon.
Okay.
And tell him to get away and meet us towards Borest. Start heading in that direction and we'll meet up with our paths. You get
LOL.
I would say on the run,
Okay.
not front.
Okay. And we're all making our way down to the
Real quick question. The shed that was made of wood outside, how close was it to the very entrance?
Just on the other side of the main entrance. From where you are,
Yeah, it was main entrance, shed off to the left side,
and then we are way over here to the right.
100 feet to the entrance, another 15 feet till the shed.
Okay, I'm using a little smidgen stupid, but I'm assuming that we are moving a little faster than them. I'm gonna get close enough where I can see the shed,
So you're going to move up within 60 feet.
and then launch fireball at it and run.
Give me this. Are you trying to be stealthy at all?
I'm trying to be quite less stealthy. If I do
More of a
that,
distraction than
yeah, I'm trying to set something they like on fire and potentially cause trouble for them to get out.
No, I love that shit.
Okay.
But the fireball has a range of 150 feet, but I have to be close enough to see it. Unless there's any light, outside that I would make me feel
There's
safer?
no light.
Okay, still gonna try it.
Like, could you not just lob a fireball 50 feet away from her and just be like,
You sure can. If
As
you
opposed to
like
having
to
to look
guess
for
it.
it?
I don't know.
Get away from us. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to guesstimate that much, but it's one of those things where once I see, once the entrance is in my sight, I know we're big enough where the shed is, so we're there on estimate.
Give me a wisdom check.
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna be like trying to artillery this shit.
no, I think the nilbog is gonna hit me with something.
This is a wisdom check, not safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
okay.
just trying to see if you can kind of guesstimate the angles of it.
7. But Fireball has a 40-foot radius, so even if I were to put it on the edge of that entrance, I should still hit the shed.
Sure.
Absolutely. I'm just. You launch that fireball. The last thing some of them see is a growing bead of fire coming from the direction you were, and everybody looks that direction. You're within 60 feet of the entrance. You can see them. They can see you. It goes kablooey. There's a lot of them that die in the explosion. Some scorching that happens. Then they'll.
How far away is the tree line from me?
You're in the tree line. It's filled with
I mean, how thick is the tree? Is the tree line? And like, how far do I have to walk into the trees for them to lose sight of me?
70 feet.
I'm gonna misty step and run. 30 feet from the tree line.
Great, you're good.
Okay.
I'm
You
not.
guys just took up.
No, I didn't even tell them I was doing this.
So you wrap, and then suddenly you just disappear and are running.
Yep. I'm hoping that they lose me in that brief second where I blink out of existence, and I don't know. We'll see.
Where are you running to? Back to them?
Towards Borest. I don't know where. I don't know where it
Use
is.
a survival check. You're running toward Borest?
So head south.
That's out there.
If you know where south is.
She's pretty smart.
Survival check.
That's an at 20.
Damn.
She knows fucking south anywhere.
You pick a direction and you're like, moss grows on this side of the tree, go! And
No, I was definitely with someone when we walked in.
and you are a dot.
At some point, do I see any of them?
They haven't left yet.
I thought you said they ran.
Oh, you said that we saw her.
Yeah, she's talking about us.
Where did you guys? You
Look
guys.
at what this sounds like. We're ahead of her.
And then I turn around, where's Astro?
That's just.
Yeah, she actually is like the.
Like in slow motion, we can see a fireball in the sky and also turn, and you just disappear right
With
now.
message, I'm supposed to give some kind of vague idea where someone is, so I'm going to try to shoot a message towards them. You're like, I'm fine, keep running, I'll meet you there. I have no idea where he is, so I can't even try with him.
Okay. Alright.
We all ran.
You all run.
What was your thing?
Give me a survival check amongst all of you.
What was the plan?
The two of you get advantage.
It's the 2 damage, and we're potentially putting them up with a fire that they might have trouble leaving. That was my intention.
That's not good.
24 for me.
But they're together.
No, they're not. They lose each other in the woods.
How did we lose each other?
As you guys are running through the woods, you guys are all having to get there, but you get there at different times. As you guys are running in there,
He doesn't have dark vision, so he ends up
But I'm
going in
gonna
another
force
direction, but does a good job. He's too behind.
With my 24. Yes.
yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm fishing in the forest.
I'm gonna bullshit. I'm gonna play my flop and I'm flying. I'm flying over this forest.
Oh, wait, that's right. I also fly.
No, use your fly for the day.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we did.
For 4, I use my 4 hours of flight today?
Yes, to go up, around, and around, and search, and then come all the way back down. Yes, you did. Okay, you guys book it, and suddenly it's
What's hard to him in the woods with my nat 20 since I was kind of in the same area.
no.
You just have to land on his shoulder.
Yours, just as you clear the tree line is when your invisibility falls. And are you still running toward Borest? Okay, you still run. You get to Borest first. You get You get there, you're just like, how does your enlarge reduce? I think it's per spell, right?
Per spell.
Let me take a
So
look here.
that is duration 1 minute.
So yeah, you book it through. You end up going back to normal size. You continue going. You pull up in Borest. Yes.
My fly speed is like 60.
And that was giving me advantage on those strength checks. Okay. Just so you know.
Yeah. You get there. You get snapped. You get there next. Your 26 gets you there. Dasher comes tearing up at the end. You guys all get there within a few minutes of each other. And Winter's just there. Winter has a feel on agility. So Winter actually gets there second. Right behind Archon, and like, okay.
Go us. We didn't.
A bank.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Oh, Dasher, what was with the idea of blowing stuff up before you left?
If they were going to search the woods for us, they have wards. I didn't want them catching up, so I was trying to slow them down. It wasn't that far out of our way.
I'm thinking, what was the idea of us starting a fight and then leaving?
I don't know. I honestly did not understand.
But I don't think we ever fully explained it, but yeah, there was an army on the other side of that door. That was a trap.
Like I said, you said run. Yeah, you said run. That's why we kept on running.
I didn't understand why Big Man. Why did you want to stand there and hold down the door when she said run?
I was trying to catch you guys.
You didn't know.
Oh, you wouldn't get caught.
I was standing at the door when we saw that.
Yeah. Okay.
So I did a whole door.
You did. I was thinking that the entire damn time.
Okay. But I don't know, y'all. I think my learning lesson today is that I don't think we really can take this on unless we just have a bunch more fighters and spellcasters. Like if we want to like AO or large area effect what damage.
Will tell you that the last thing that she saw was a good number of them getting incinerated.
Oh, how many did I do you have any idea how many I
They were pouring out when you were. They were all pouring out, and then there's a fireball drop. Boom.
Last scene in the Gremlins movie, when in the movie theater.
Can I make like an intelligence check to disadvantage so it's in like a hurry?
Sure.
I want to know if I have approximation.
And just kind of see you're like, you?
That's 20 and a 10 is 14.
Half of them.
So I think I got half of them.
Oh, I'm going to take that.
And again, the good news is if they're still in there, again, we have a choke point. We could just stay outside and take them off.
Hit her with another fireball.
Could it be possible that she blew up the entrance with that as well?
And the fireballs the stone about it.
Unlikely.
I mean, here's the thing. If we had been prepared, I could have fireballed them, but if we had opened that door, they would have shot us all to pieces.
Yeah.
They were winning in that scenario.
Yeah, they were. So we probably did play it smart this time. We could probably go in now and clean up if we wanted to the next step.
Let's get Avery and go back.
Yeah. How many spells can you hold exactly?
I can hold up to 5 levels worth of spells, and I've already got a level 2 Dragon Breath and a level 3 Fireball.
Okay, I was hoping you could put another fireball in there just to be safe, but
I can do 2 a day, which is probably beneficial, but we gotta again make it to a point where no one else is around and we are not having every single arrow pointed at us.
we need to have the advantage.
We got lucky this time. I just say that much. So I think the advantage for us go rest up and hope to God they don't retaliate in the night.
Okay. Well, that's where we'll leave it for today. Thank you so much for joining us for this edition of the Inglorious Ingrates. Until next time.
Even